People turn when they have lost everything, when a cruel catastrophe has taken everything they loved and cared about in life. Where do they turn when they're in despair?
O&A Party Rock!
It's showtime, folks. It feels good. It's cool.
We're brilliant broadcasters.
I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic.
Very respectful. Very nice.
There is some shenanigans going on.
And it just feels right.
They're like two puzzles. We want perfect questions. We want some laughs. Some thoughts being provoked and thrown back and forth.
I don't like flaky. I like cakey.
I want to hug a cute dog.
How fake was that?
The name of this radio show should be The Happy Idiot and the Sullen Douche.
Two total dorks.
Am I listening to a radio show? Two DJs and a tranny lover. That's what this program is about, mister.
Only creeps listen to this program.
Yo, boys, what's happening, man?
Turn your fucking radio down!
Opie.
Anyone around here ever smell my ass?
It's lovely. Anthony.
Come on, we're gonna tell you how to get chicks.
James.
I'm Jim Norton, and I'm a horribly boring person.
E-Rock.
We just kind of laugh at him. He's getting better, but we got to break him in still. He's a candidate for killing his wife if he gets married.
I love E-Rock under the console. That's hot.
Snapple and mayo, your dumps must be lovely.
And featuring...
Hurricane Ben! Martini Steve!
I think there's a degree of mental illness with everybody on the show.
Ramon. Eric's breath smells like the diaper of a cancer patient. Can I say for the record that this program sucks a fat dick?
I got a few ideas that can get us fired. Please use them. Please use them.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
It's Friday! Friday! It's Friday!
Okay, terrific.
Let's do it!
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Look, in my vagina 2 times he bite me. But his teeth are very small and they don't damage very much. They pinch. Oh, stop, I can't breathe. Tell him, Fred.
Talk on and on about how you invented radio.
Tell him, Fred.
Torture! It's torture! You're a kid toucher! You're a filthy whore!
Good morning and welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. The O&A virus spreading across America.
That's better. Wow. I guess it's Ronnie from the Ron and Fez show. He must crank these headphones up, too.
Well, we got a lot of deaf jocks
Jesus.
that work around here. I'm deaf. I guess Ronnie's deaf. Whatever. You got the Pal Talk working?
Yeah, finally.
Seem to be a few bugs there right in.
A few glitches as far as this computer goes, and finally got it sorted out. Yeah, we're up and running.
All right.
There are your office cam, two studio cams, Opant and Opant 2.
All right, we're ready to roll through this shit one more time for you.
Right.
Patrice
Blast
O'Neill.
a smile on our face and plow through this shit again.
Patrice is enjoying the radio, right?
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, it's a lot of fun. But you get to go home, like, starting... Well, actually, he's going to do a special show for us tomorrow night.
Yep.
From 8 to 10 p.m., a relationship show, East Coast time. And then he goes about his life. I go, You know what's fun about this job, Patrice? Nothing. Aunt and I will be back on those couches in our office preparing for another show.
For another stellar program.
And it just never ends. I got your fucking money. Relax. Look at the look on his face.
That is the only thing he is concerned about right now. And I got to tell you,
try to fucking giggle your way out of my fucking money, white boy. My goddamn money, nigga.
Why are you getting ghetto on me?
Because we don't play that shit, nigga. You don't make no bet. That shit should have been the first thing come out your motherfucking pockets. Now, I'll give you that whole, hey, man, let's do it on the radio, fucking mumbo jumbo. I want my goddamn money, and I should get double for telling you exactly what this fucking country was going to do last night and why they did it.
Now, wait. I also get my money, and I'm not asking for double. I agree with America. I agree with America on this one.
You're crazy.
That guy was a nut.
You're nothing but a racist. If you
I am not a
America.
racist. America does not enjoy crazy people.
Is that the new white man's buzzword for uppity niggas?
Crazy people.
Is that the new white man's for arrogant Negroes? Is that the new buzzword?
He wasn't arrogant.
He's
he was very
nutty.
He was very sweet and likable.
How about autistic fucking Joe Cocker?
But he was
always smiling about nothing.
That guy ain't gonna be no American Idol either.
You're
Don't
an
worry
idiot.
about it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much for calling me an idiot.
Leave Taylor Hicks alone, man.
Give me my money.
I'll give you your fucking money.
As
let's get everyone
stated,
into this discussion.
I'll take it in nickels if I need to.
As stated here on the program yesterday, I had said that Tweety Bird, little Harry Potter,
Chicken Little,
known as Kevin on the show, American Idol, was not going to get kicked off. He's too likable to too many people.
Hold on. There might be a problem here this morning.
Problem?
Scott, what's up?
Hey, Opie, it sounds like your mic is way down yesterday and way down again today, man.
Way down?
Yeah.
All right.
Anthony and Patrice are blowing out my speakers, and I can barely hear Opie.
A lot of people are saying that. Rob in Pennsylvania.
Hey, guys, we can hardly hear you out here, Opie. Patrice
what the fuck now? What the fuck now? If everyone's calling, that means it's got to be a problem.
Yeah, it's got to be a real problem.
The meters seem all right. How bad is it in the mix? Is there any way to figure this out? Oh, my God. We have a nice energy going right off the bat, and now we got to make sure that they could hear the broadcast?
There you go. Just pull us back a little, put Max Opie out, and hope that works.
Hello. How's that? How's this? Can you hear me now?
That should be better. Blew my ears out. There we go.
Now we're distracted.
No, it's cool. Yesterday, I said that the little kid was going to stay. Little Kevin from American Idol. He was going to stay because America thinks he's a cute little kid. The little girls and the old grandmas, which is probably the biggest demographic of American Idol, were voting for him. That's why he
and that's who votes.
Worked through. Yeah. That's who votes.
Don't you understand? I know this stuff. I know it from doing comedy. I know what these dumb people like.
Right. And I've watched enough American Idols. I think I watched from season 2. I missed the first season. Season 2 up, I've watched them all. I know exactly how everything goes. I was 4 for 4 last night. Knew the broads they were throwing off. Knew that Peter Brady was going to be gone. And I knew that the smiling black guy out the door because he's too crazy for America. It really... Patrice, I'd like to agree with you on this, that it's this racist thing. He's arrogant. He wasn't very arrogant. He was kind of likable, but he was just too weird. Now, the Joe Cocker guy is very weird, but it's a likable weirdness.
He was too gay.
This guy's so out there. Yeah, too gay.
And too black. And I don't know which one in that order, but...
you don't think that fucking fat piece of shit that won fucking...
Ruben Studdard?
Ruben Studdard was too black?
I told you that... Well, then, okay, that's very fair for you to say that. So that means he was too gay and then too black, because America loves Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken's gay?
They didn't vote. That's what I heard.
But they don't want to put together black and gay.
But Clay Aiken lost because of his gayness.
There was a guy named
Clay
George Huff a couple of years ago. His name was
gay black guy.
And he was a gay black guy. Made it just so far.
Goodbye.
Boom. And then out. But also, he was another weirdo. For some reason, gay white guys can kind of be relatable to the rest of society in some way, shape, or form. No, I'm just saying what it is. They look at them and they can kind of put it out of their head, like Clay Aiken. It's like, all right, we know this guy's a faggot, but look, he sings well.
Why do you think they can do that?
I don't know. And at least he's not black.
But the gay black guy,
thank you.
I'm not just saying because he's gay and black. I'm saying gay black guys are weirdos.
That's not
They're
true.
like, yes, they are. They come up. Did you see that guy?
Defend gay black guys. Look at my loyalties. It's
yeah,
black,
you.
And then your sexual. It's like
you're gay and
man,
weird.
Don't be disrespecting no fag niggas, man. I'm not playing games with you.
Gay white guys are very stereotypical. You can figure him out. You know, he loves decorating and fucking his little dog and this, that, the other. Gay black guys. This guy came on with his little film presentation before they sing, and he had I do a little painting. And this here is a record album that's in also the Earth. And both of them spin, and when they spin, the music plays, and everything is just great. Well, and America went, good, but right there I said, he is gone because of that. He could come out and sing.
Why, because he was just too
weird? Too weird.
Because stupid me, I wasn't even thinking the gay thing.
It ain't all about the singing at this point in the competition. I watched American Idol enough to know it's not all about the singing and talent.
All right, I understand that. So, I'll follow that logic, and so Gideon should be kicked off and then not become, the next American Idol. But he should have made it to the next round. This Kevin kid is a complete joke. And we're calling out one of our own because he's from Long Island and all that, so you think we should support him. But, dude, he's not even I was telling Patrice, he's not even the best singer in his high school.
Kelly Pickler's an awful singer out of those girls. Kelly Pickler's an awful singer, and she's going to get even further. She'll be up there right at the end.
Dude, America stinks, and I'm not watching the program anymore.
Don't be so surprised.
Unless someone tells me when...
I'm trying to inform you of this country every time I'm here.
Unless someone tells me when the producers and the behind-the-scenes people take over the voting.
Oh, and there's a conspiracy and they take over?
Because now I believe that America is really voting and deciding. But when does it change when they go, look, America is too irresponsible.
Never.
We have to take over the fucking voting.
It doesn't.
Dude, Chicken Little sung the worst song possible.
The grandma.
He couldn't even hide under the radar. He was like,
here's what they did. Here's what they did after he sang.
And they still voted him in.
After his last note.
Starry Night.
After his last Starry Night vote or note, every grandma, every mother, about 37 and higher
that have geeky kids
they all went.
Dude,
he is a hero to people.
He shouldn't even been picked for the final.
And black people do not vote on American Idol. Black people do not. We just hope the motherfucker we like win. Like black people go, Paris is a bad little motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then we go to sleep.
I hope she wins.
Oh, she got to win. Good night.
Good night.
We're not voting. We're not voting for like this show. We don't get on the computer and go,
right.
And we don't call and go, everybody,
call up.
What was that?
The last number 8?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We just go. We're mad about Gideon.
Yeah.
This is being discussed everywhere in the black community. That how the fuck did that little worm beat out Gideon? But we didn't vote.
Let's bring everyone into the conversation that maybe doesn't watch American Idol. Here's Gideon singing. We still have the clip. Listen to this.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He trade the world for the good thing he's found. He'd give up all his comforts, sleep out in
there's a little taste. Anyone remember Robert Cray? He sounds a lot like Robert Cray.
That ain't bad. It's a little milk toasty, but
I see the road cast of Rent in his future.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what the judges had to say.
Smokey Joe
I like
Cafe.
that whole record thing, man, you were doing on there. The record, the music goes in my head. Listen, it was all right, man. I mean, you started it a little shaky for me, but you definitely are an old soul in this competition. And I like the fact that you continue that. You know that's who you are, where you are. And I like you hitting the big note at the end. That kind of saved it for me for you. So it was all right, man.
Thank
you did your
God
thing.
bless
Nice way to start the show tonight.
Thank you, God bless.
Totally agree. You are a unique sort in this whole group of contestants. And the throwback to your style is amazing. Even when you start with your showmanship and you flip your jacket back and you know exactly what to do. You choreograph how you're going to move, how you're going to be. And you're a true showman. I think you're fantastic, and you're needed in this competition.
Thank you.
See, it's all weird, not relatable.
You are quite odd, aren't you? I mean, that kind of tape beforehand, the painting and the record. What did that signify?
It signifies my overall impression, variety. What all can I do?
Okay. I thought it was good.
Weirdo.
I thought it was a bit cabaret, a bit over the top, but, you know, you do what you do well. And I like you because you're interesting. You're kind of growing on me a bit, Gideon.
And that's another thing. He's a sissy, too.
You think Simon?
He flirts with who he flirts with. He used to flirt with Constantine last year. And again, let's disclaim it by this is what I think. He starts to get doughy eyes over some of these guys that he like. And he wanted to go, you're a weirdo, but
He has a track record of being with a variety of bitches, though.
Who gives a shit?
Models and shit. You think that's all beard?
That front. So doesn't Tom Cruise.
That's the big cover-up.
All right. Thought I'd bring that in. I didn't say it meant he's straight.
Look. So let's keep it here for a second. So you know, he sang well to be the next American Idol.
Yeah.
Whatever, okay? Now, he got kicked off last night, and Kevin, who sang this, did not. It's unbelievable. I am so...
It's already bad.
Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul.
Darkness in my soul.
Now I think I know what you tried to say to me.
In his defense, the song stinks. His lisp is awful, but it was one of his best vocal performances that he ever did. He's on key. He's been all over the place off key on a lot of his songs. He was actually on key on this song. And
wait, I want to hear this. I want to hear the Starry again.
Sorry now.
But still, your love was true. Left inside on that starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. A starry night.
It's Drek.
The motherfucker who originally sang this song stopped.
Yeah.
That would be Don McLean.
Is it?
Oof.
I have no idea. You know what, though? If it was about what we just did, then they wouldn't need a show. They could just play a tape of the audio. It's not a singing contest.
I understand.
It's called American Idol. There's more to it. And when the American people vote, they are voting barely on the singing. If you really fuck the singing up, it's going to hurt you. You're going to be thrown out. But if both of them do a good enough job singing, it comes down to other things. Patrice could say it's black-white, it's fag, not fag. It's that the bottom line is the guy, the little wormy kid, was more appealing for some reason to mainstream America than the gay, black, weird guy.
Have you talked to anybody that ever voted on American Idol?
Yeah.
I've never even met anybody that voted.
My stupid family.
They vote?
Yeah, my mother talks about, I voted for this one.
Who
my
did she
aunt.
vote for? Get her on
I don't
the
know this
phone.
season.
Get her on the phone.
Later on.
Well, I know she's not going to vote for the black guy. That's obvious.
Miss Kumi is not going to vote.
No, the
can't vote for that.
Kumias aren't voting for the black
Let's
guy.
call a spade here and just say
I'm not
she's
racist. I thought he was a little crazy. Thank you, Miss Kumia.
I learned some of my best sayings, my best racist sayings when I was a little kid from dear old mom and dad.
Who's this nigga on my porch, Anthony? That's one of my favorite sayings.
I learned nigger rich from my parents.
Oh my God.
when I would have my allowance in my pocket and I'd be in a store with my parents and stuff, and I want to buy something right away. Like, what? Fucking nigger rich over here? Put your money away. Save it. And then it was when I'd be like, Mom, could you get me something out of the cabinet? She goes, what am I, 3 shades darker than you? And this is every Italian family.
Oh my God!
It was just like one after the other after the other.
Fucking Father Maris come over and get your racism out. He had to get a Bible and exercise your racism out of you, motherfucker.
Once I got out into the real world and started working a friggin' blue-collared construction job for a living, then you work with people. It's real life, and that's where you make your life decisions. That's it. I've met white people I can't fucking stand. I've met black people I can't fucking stand. And that's how it works.
Well,
and for some reason, when a white guy can't stand a black guy, it's got to be racism. It can't just be the black guy's a fucking asshole.
That's not true. If you're
a lot of times it's true.
I know that America on this particular thing. I look at. How can you deny my reasoning and it all came true? I was like,
well,
look,
both of you guys were in agreement. I was the one like, no way is America going to do this.
Yeah, but we're worlds apart on why we have our
I understand that.
I said Gideon's gone.
So when the voting went down, it took literally a half a second, and my phone is just text messaging away, and it's Patrice saying, "Have my money, nigga." I mean, like Gideon,
like you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, like Gideon wasn't even off the stage yet, and he pushed send.
That's a scary text message to get. Give me my money, nigga. Oh shit!
Like he had this
over
already.
American Idol.
He had this already written, and he was just waiting to push send. So then I attempted to write Patrice back, but this freaking Pebble phone that I got, I don't know. It's set to type in Japanese.
It's set for Jap. I saw some Japanese words coming out of that thing.
So I was writing Patrice back, and I had no idea I was writing them in Japanese.
Yeah.
And then I finally figured out we had a little back and forth. And then Patrice.
Have my yen, bitch.
And then, then Patrice said it all with this text message. Hooray, America. Black, charismatic, sissy, unacceptable. Little, talentless, bird body asshole that reminds them of Harry Potter, treasured.
Yeah, very good. He looks like a little Harry Potter type thing with the glasses.
They love him.
And America loves him. Thinks he's adorable. And he'll go, all righty.
That's
there
right.
it is.
And don't throw it with disrespect.
Oh, I'll throw it right at your big head.
There it is.
You fold it up and you put it in my wallet.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen.
You fold it up and stick it in my fucking wallet.
You're lucky I don't take this under protest.
That's it. I have faith in the American people.
Now we can function as a team.
Next week's going to be a little rougher.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
No, it's not.
I'll pick it right now, too. I'll pick it right now, too. Bucky's going.
Yep.
Bucky's gone.
And Kevin.
And
oh my God. And Kevin?
Dude, I'm not sure about Kevin.
Oh,
it's a toss-up right now between Kevin and the other guy with the bald head. What the hell's his name?
Oh,
not the rocker guy.
The guy that looks like an elf.
Yeah, he's kind of weird. Got the hearing loss he talked about the other day. I
forgot
forgot his name too. But toss-up between Kevin and that guy.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a mind-blowing synopsis.
All right.
And we can bet if you like.
Okay.
America finally gets rid of that fucking autistic retard Taylor.
No way.
No, they love him.
He fucking goes.
$20, he doesn't go next week.
Taylor is out.
All right. Bet's on.
Yeah,
$20, Taylor is in.
Out. And it ain't
that
a dark
motherfucker,
horse.
let me tell you something.
Nobody likes Taylor.
There will be 3 guys left. He's going to be one of them.
Absolutely.
3 guys left. He will be one of them.
I'm going to explain how it works.
Am I going to get my...
I'm going to give it to you.
I'm going for my 20 back.
You going for it?
I'm in on the bet, too. Taylor Hicks stays.
Let me tell you something about what's going on. You vote for your favorite.
Yeah.
You don't vote. If they voted for who they think should go,
right, you're not voting people off.
It would be a different show.
Right.
True.
That means I would bet that Kevin would go because people would go, get him out of here.
Yeah.
But the fact is, people that needed to vote for Gideon did not vote. For Gideon, people who needed to vote for the good-looking, the Italian-looking kid, whoever votes for, they voted. 25 million little girls voted for him. Then the second most amount voted for the rocker. Then the second most. Taylor might not have been the. People aren't liking him. I feel it. I have a sense of this country.
I don't know. They are loving him.
They're loving him.
I'm seeing it completely different.
There's something not genuine about that horse shit he does.
He's a weirdo.
He's not Forrest Gump. It's like it's a play.
But American people aren't you, Patrice. You're a very streetwise and sharp guy. American public, very stupid. They're buying his act, even if it is a complete act. And he's playing off this lovable, weird, kind of quirky guy. America will love him.
He took it to the streets the other night. Come on.
Taking it to the streets.
Do you see what you just did? Who's enjoying that shit?
Everybody, bro.
America.
Everybody.
America is enjoying that.
With that dry hair, that fucking
gray straw.
Yeah, it looks like it's fire. It's like what do they call it? It's flammable.
Yeah.
It looks like mattress stuffing.
Oh, he's got straw hair.
Mattress stuffing.
Hey, listen, let's go to Julie in Massachusetts. Julie.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I was calling. My stupid skank of a sister voted for that Chicken Little guy 178 times.
Holy shit.
That is the problem.
There you go.
See?
You can vote more than once.
And they're bragging last night that they got 47 million votes, but they don't tell you that a lot of people are voting more than once.
They can vote for more than once.
What's the significance of 178 times? Like she just stopped at 178?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a man in her life. I think that's her problem. And
wow.
She likes little boys.
How old is she?
She's 25.
All right, she's a sick woman. Get her
But what's
help.
the number? What's the number? Like, why not 100 or why not 200?
200.
I don't know. I watched her do it. She did text messaging, and she, and she used her friend's cell phone and called. And she just has no life. I like Chris Daltrey, the bald rocker guy. She likes that.
That guy's going to be right there as the winner. It will be. I think
him and Big Mama.
Yeah. At the end, you're going to see him.
And Big Mama?
And Big Mama. Those, I think, are going to be the last two.
I agree with that.
Fred in Brooklyn.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, Fred.
Hey, when they showed those little stools where the last final 12 are going to be sitting,
yeah,
and when they chose Mandisa as one of the final 12, I couldn't wait to see that head. And it just poured over the
Oh, that scene was like a butt plug for her.
Dude, one cheek was able to sit on that stool, and everyone had to move from both sides of her.
I know there's a lot of guys.
Balloon on a golf tee. It was fucking crazy. It just poured over the side.
Now tell the truth. Aren't you getting a little bit like in a fetishy kind of way? Don't you want a piece of Mandisa?
Oh, there is nothing good about that.
Nothing.
Ask my man in Brooklyn. Doesn't he want a little piece? Tell the truth.
Nothing there on that one.
Not even a piece of Mandisa. Not even to try to climb up in there.
Nah.
No. Not even a drop of Mandisa.
Our guest is here.
By the way, Ryan Seacrest is always attacking Simon Cowell for being too mean and all that.
Oh, of course.
And anyone else notice that Ryan Seacrest's whole job last night was to try to make the people that were getting kicked off to cry?
Uh-huh. That's his job.
Isn't that a little meaner than what Simon Cowell's doing?
He is the meanest guy on the show because he also tries to trip people up into thinking they made it, and then they get kicked off.
He's the one that's really fucking with the contestants.
Not going to be going home if home was the seat here because you are going home. What?
You know that they tell him to do that.
Yeah.
I think the meanest thing on
but
the
that's
whole
okay.
show,
But for him to go after Simon Cowell for being too mean and not giving him constructive criticism, it's bullshit.
I think the meanest
because,
thing
like Ed said, he's the meanest guy on the show, but he's making believe he's not.
Yeah.
But they both told to be like that. I mean, the meanest thing. Put it this way: let's say the producers are the meanest people on the show because they actually have the people sing the song that said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Out. Yeah.
Leave, bitch. And then, you know what? Before you go, sing this shit that made you leave.
Yeah.
But now sing it worse because you're fucking all emotional.
Because you're crying and shaking and don't care anymore because there's nothing in it for you.
Right.
Sing the lousy song. Let's dance for love.
We got a big celebrity that's going to be in studio in a few minutes here, but
might want to turn that toward the mic. So.
Here's Ryan Seacrest. His whole job last night was to try to get the people getting kicked off to cry.
Sorry, stop. Yeah.
And he succeeded with the basketball player. the girl basketball player who's like 6, whatever she is, like 5 or something.
Okay, darling? I know it's not easy. There's nothing fun about it, especially after all that hard work. But think about what you've been able to do. You know, think about all of the wonderful things you've been able to accomplish on the show.
He's trying.
You hear
He's so
this?
trying to
You
get
hear
her to
this?
get her to crack.
You hear this? He's pulling at those heartstrings.
Yep. The show, the fans that you've won over out there. Lots of people watched you, loved you, and voted, you know. So if you make it to this point, think of the thousands that line up, darling. All right?
Thank you.
Kayla.
Bye-bye, baby. Back to your empty life.
Bye-bye.
Come on.
Goodbye.
Come on.
When you think...
You know your career's over.
Think of all of the things you've been through. What has been the toughest and possibly the most valuable lesson that you can take away?
The most valuable lesson for me personally has been to realize what's important in life, and I've learned a lot being out here, not necessarily, I mean, I've always worked hard in school and everything, but just knowing what's important and working hard for something that you're really passionate about. And I was really passionate about basketball, but, you know, equally as passionate about something like this, so.
Hey, LeBron.
I never cried.
I never cry.
Never cry.
It's okay to cry because you care. It's okay to show that emotion.
You see when
Ryan
that,
Seacrest is a phony fuck, man.
you see when that last white girl made it, the one that we thought would go off, the one
Yeah.
that it does suck,
Yeah.
and she made it the very last thing. If you see, she ran up to Paris to like give her that "I'm still here" hug, and Paris was like, "Bitch,
Get out.
get your fucking hands off."
You're so gone next week.
She's the skanky one that's left.
She does look dirty, right? She just
She looks like a dirty girl.
Like she has a funny smell somewhere.
Singing in those smoky bars.
Like
in,
her
in
shoulders
the South.
stink.
Yeah.
Like her shoulders.
Hey,
She
you
got
guys
stinky shoulders.
want to say hi to Burt Young or
Yes.
what, man? Burt Young is here. Stopping by to say hi.
Why he brought his
Burt
gangster
Youngin.
like
Holy
his
shit,
maid
man.
brother with him.
Yeah, I know,
Shit,
right?
let's not fuck with these guys.
Doesn't he look like the head of a mob family?
Oh, my God.
Absolutely does.
He does look like he should be in a robe.
Here he is.
Burt Young.
Burt Young.
Welcome
you
to the
doing,
Opie
man?
and Anthony Show.
Is a real star. A real guy that's been in movies on our show, Opie.
It's about time.
None of
Across
these
110th Street. I just watched that the other day.
After we get...
Yes, sir. Across 110th Street. Gangster got shot in the first scene.
I was under
Old
the
school, man.
Before the credits came up.
Done.
Anthony Quinn.
Shot me.
Fucking Burt Young, man.
Anthony
That's
Quinn.
it.
Right.
Is that your brother out there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
you can
brother
tell.
Bobby.
What's up, Bobby? He's going to make sure it runs smoothly, right?
Yeah,
He'll come right through the window.
I know he will.
You guys look like you should be conducting some business over some espresso in a back room somewhere.
We have.
I don't doubt it. We have. This is great. We usually have like dopey reality stars here, and here's an authentic movie star.
Not playing around.
Thank you.
Well, very excited. Rocky Balboa coming out. I guess you guys done shooting?
Finished shooting.
Finished shooting. I saw the teaser for it. I think that's been leaked out or something on the internet.
I don't know about
Yeah, and it just shows Sylvester Stallone really kind of banged up. Bruiser looks like he's kind of in a corner somewhere, just a face shot, and it's a voiceover of what's going on in his head about being a little older, being older, and still having to do what he does. And it got me, you know. It was like, I want to see what's going on here, because a lot of people were a little skeptical about hearing that, you know, another Rocky movie's out. Because if you think of the same formula of the Rocky movies, he is older, it's not going to work. How does this work with an older Rocky Balboa?
It was of course, a question to all of us, himself. But he took it like an exclamation mark, I think, on his life, really. He's been a man possessed.
Yeah.
Sylvester himself. He's like Michelangelo, and I think he built the scaffold himself. He won't leave the set. He made himself into shape that's brilliant, just brilliant. But he don't try to disguise his age.
Yeah,
it's a one-fight thing. It's not a career move. It's against the devils that he has in his belly he can't chase from life, his wife, just life in general.
I think a lot of people were a little worried that it was going to be him trying to seem younger than he is, where the rest of the Rocky movies were, that kind of head on it. But if you think of the reality of boxing, a lot of these guys do go a little too long.
Look at George Foreman.
Yeah. Well,
not to 67.
If Rocky Balboa is selling hamburger griddles at the end of that movie, I'm going to be pissed off.
Paulie's selling it.
Oh, you're selling it?
Yeah, Paulie's selling the.
Now that makes
grill.
sense. That makes perfect
Foreman
sense.
got out
Paulie
in
always
time,
trying to
though.
turn a buck off of Rocky, man.
Foreman got out in time, though.
Is this the all-time most sequels for one movie?
That's a great
Wow, it's gotta
question.
be- well,
this
you
is
know,
going to be Rocky 7 officially.
I think
right?
for a legitimate movie, you do things like Friday the 13th, they go
Yeah.
up to like,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
right, 27.
14, something like that. But
This is a lot of movies.
But
though.
this was 15 years in between.
Right.
Which is amazing.
The one with Tommy Morrison was 15 years ago?
That's right.
Holy shit.
that is a long time, man.
Yeah.
And what's changed with you, with your character over the course of 15 years?
He's gotten so much wiser.
Really?
No.
Of course not.
He still wants a
He's
job.
still Paulie.
He's still a pain
What
in the
about
ass.
me? I don't sweat you.
One of the best scenes is the fight in the garage, where Rocky's just going to be like, what are you doing? I could blow on you and you're down on the ground.
Rocky 3, best one. Without challenge.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Mr.
Rocky
T.
3.
You like
best
you liked Rocky 3 the best?
I like
Yeah, that
I
one was
like
good.
one. I
You
like
have a
one,
favorite?
1 and 3.
One is I think you got to give one the best because it really set the
I don't
whole
even
thing
count
up.
one because it's like Jaws and then something else.
Right, and then all the
it's
rest?
Just, it is
Yeah.
what it is, and then the rest, out of the rest,
It's 3.
3 is just, oh my God.
If you watch anything with the longevity of the Rocky movies or even a sitcom or something, you notice how the characters from the beginning kind of evolve into something a little different toward the end of it. And that happened with the Rocky movies. You watch the Rocky character, Talia Shire playing Adrian, her character in the first Rocky, and then as it progressed on, you really saw a change where it was like it was a little unrealistic, especially as far as Adrian went, where I think they did a goof on it on Saturday Night Live years ago also. She's all mousy and wearing the little thing, and then at the end of the fight she comes running out in a dress, and she's got all this confidence and everything. But your character's been pretty consistent through the movies.
Well, that's because I'm simple-minded.
Is that
I can't expand or, just Paulie has his own fun, his own wants, but they're limited. This here piece that he made now, which is exciting, is that the spirit of her sort of motivates both men in different ways.
Was that a conscious decision to kill the character off, or did Talia say she didn't want to do it, or because it seems odd to have such a major character like that?
I won't even say that she was killed off.
All right.
Don't
All right, I'm ruining things for everybody.
No, that's okay.
Just what I've read on a little thing called the internet. You might want to wipe the slate clean of this internet thing.
She pops up as a ghost.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, she's
still alive.
So much. She peoples the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
In one way or another. They're wrong. Wipe it off that goddamn.
Wipe it off the whole goddamn internet? It might take a few minutes.
He's going to beat up that computer,
Let me get to
Anthony.
it. I think it might be good, though, for Rocky, because for once she can't turn around and go, you can't win, Rock.
You're right.
And he could turn around and go, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how
There's
about
always a speech.
There was so many times
how
where
about
she
you
was...
be an optimist for once?
Could you get behind me from the beginning of the movie here, lady?
He goes,
Is that what you want to hear? All right? Is that what you want to hear? I'm scared, all right?
we're all scared.
And then it works out and he kicks some ass. I love the Rocky movies.
Talia Shire always makes him kick ass.
Yeah.
It's so
Rocky, you have a family. It's time to quit.
I can't quit. It's all I know.
Sounds like he was watching a movie.
I love the movies. I catch him. Any of the Rockies are one of those movies where if you're going around the channels and you see a part of it, you gotta Yeah, you got to stop.
There's not
you
one.
gotta see
There's
what's
not
going
one
on.
you don't watch. I hate Rocky 5. I've seen it 10 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
seen
that
it
one
10 times, but I can't. I hate Rocky 5.
Crush you.
But I've seen it a million times
Yeah.
already. It's
But
just
you
like,
know what you're going to get a great kick out of? You're going to find in this movie, you're going to find a fella that, you remember the first one, the first ugly fight he had with the Spider Rico?
Uh-huh.
He's in the movie.
Really?
Now, we found him. And he was a very important fighter at one time in life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in the movie. The whole movie, Rocky Balboa, is peopled with people from 35 years ago that we worked with.
35. That's when the first Rocky came out?
Yeah.
That was 35 years ago.
And so it's like shocking, you know. First of all, they got old looking.
Now, what's the guy's name? One of the great secondary Italian actors. It was in every movie in the 70s. I loved. He played Cheech in Godfather.
In Godfather,
he was in
yeah.
the original Rocky. Is he still around?
He was one of the guys that wanted Rocky to be the leg breaker.
He was good. He died.
Oh, he's not around anymore?
A long time ago.
Love that guy.
A talented actor.
Yeah.
He was in The Godfather. He was in Rocky.
Always played a gangster type.
I'll get his name. I'm bad.
All I know him is Cheech from Godfather.
Yeah.
It's like and I was just wondering because some of those characters that are in there. Is the son in this one?
No.
No son.
No.
What's your take on Italian actors? And because some people get a little annoyed at the portrayals of Italian Americans as actors and the mobsters and stuff with the Sopranos, things like that. Sopranos starting up Sunday.
He was in the Sopranos.
And I'm an Italian, and I think it's great. I love it. I love that portion of the whole thing. I like the mob movies, but there are some people that get upset with that. How do you feel about that? Sometimes they're just portrayed as mobsters.
Well, you got talented actors, talented writers, and not. Sopranos, I kind of look at as an American Shakespeare. I think they're careful. I think the plots are as deep as Freud in many cases, with exciting background. This fella David Chase, who produces it, is a perfectionist. He watches the extras being hired. He watches everything. He can't let a thing go by.
Yeah.
And the whole company is proud, hospitable, warm to work with. Some are shoddy, other movies, and you avoid them.
But there are people that there are Italians that are out there that actually don't want these movies made. They don't want Italians portrayed as gangsters, and it's part of history. I mean, what are you going to do?
I want to see everybody portrayed in a negative way.
I don't
want to see anyone portrayed positively. It bores the fuck out of me.
Isn't that boring?
Even black movies where let's go see Poetry on the Mind starring everybody. I don't give a shit.
No, you want to see sideways guns.
I want to see somebody get shot out of a window.
Getting ganked.
I don't want my Italians being Moonstruck make me throw up. I want to see some dude tell me he's gonna skull fuck me. I want to see that. I don't want to see every Chinese Yakuza. I want to see Russian mob. I don't want to. Who wants to see?
That's the exciting stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Who cares about you?
Yeah.
The fact that we're good to people and then with the boob. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
That's for regular life.
Keep
your niceness and treating people well for regular life. In my movies, I want a little action. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bert's an artist, by the way. You're in town doing an art show?
Yes. I paint.
You paint?
Besides houses and walls.
Walls a little bit?
I'm pretty...
What would you consider yourself, what type of style of painting? Abstract landscapes? What do you do? Abstract landscapes?
Picasso?
What the hell am I? Bobby, my brother, I think I'm you could say an impressionist.
Yeah.
I do whatever the hell I feel.
I'm an impressionist, too. Watch this. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. See, that was an impression.
That was Ronald Reagan.
Very good. See, I'm an impressionist.
Didn't you have one of your pictures in a movie? Was featured in a movie at some point?
I don't know.
Was it one dog looking one way, one dog looking the other, guy in the middle going, what do you want from me?
Motherfucker, that's what I'm thinking.
Are you kidding me?
I swear on my
From
mother.
Goodfellas?
I thought that you painted the. He's like, what are you looking at?
When they're at Pesci's mother's house eating pasta,
no,
and they showed a painting. You thought that was Burt Young's painting?
I thought that was Burt Young's painting.
You don't think in the credits there would be a thing that says, and Burt Young's painting?
Why did you say that?
Because that's the only fucking painting you would know. What, last time you were at the Louvre? Get out of here.
Oh, the Louvre.
Yes. The Louvre.
The Louvre. There's a little hula house right across the street.
Get out of here.
No one knows it.
Really?
I discovered it.
Now let's get into some stuff.
Who knew?
No, it was wonderful.
Yeah?
And you go downstairs, there's Boots downstairs. But it was right across.
Isn't that something?
Corsican guy run the joint. It was a little narrow joint right across. It was so great.
How long ago was that?
A while, 4 or 5 years.
Are you married?
No.
Have
no, I wouldn't dare to.
Yeah, right. He's talking about
that's your past. You can talk about what you did before. Have you ever had groupies in the heyday? Was it like, oh my God, that's Burt Young?
Like jump on me and
like
stuff?
Like you was like living that life that we all try to live.
I wished.
Yeah.
I never got jumped on too much. By bouncers and stuff, but not by the right girls.
Approached
by
the
shapes.
Probably approached by a few ladies though in a bar maybe or something like that.
But never like
But he's got the whorehouse.
Yeah, you got the
from
the Louvre.
From the Louvre.
That's a story. You look at some pieces at the Louvre and then you knock one off at the whorehouse.
There's a lot of good whores in front of Notre Dame.
I never. You know something? Now forever. Anytime I hear about the Louvre, see pictures of the Louvre from, I'm gonna think, there's a whorehouse right across the street from there. Burt Young told me.
Why do you think Mona Lisa got that grin on her face after I finished with her?
Oh, that's great.
Let's go to George in Jersey. Hey, George, what's up?
Hey, morning, guys. Morning, Bert.
Hello.
Listen, I just wanted to say thanks for playing one of the greatest gangster characters ever as Bedbug Eddie in The Pope of Greenwich Village.
Oh, yeah,
Bedbug Eddie.
I never seen that movie, man.
Oh, come on.
I never got
Tomorrow.
to it. Eric Roberts, right? And I never got to it, man.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
They took my dumb Charlie.
You want to hear what's your first name again?
George.
George?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be James Caan and Al Pacino. That was how it was originally tried to be cast. And
that movie was cast perfectly with you guys.
As it turned out, it was perfectly cast. Yeah.
Yeah, let them do other movies.
Thank you. I'm strong. Thank you for your care.
That's awesome.
They poisoned me in that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. That was a good.
Yeah.
A lot of good quotes from that movie, right?
Yep.
Who's the other guy that was in it? James Russo was in it, right?
Is he in there?
No. Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke,
Eric Roberts.
Yeah. Julia's brother was in
there. So that must have been something, though, going back to the same characters with Rocky after 15 years. Did you have to catch up? Was a lot of just, because I know some people I hook up with and you could just start a conversation again like it was yesterday, and other people you kind of grow apart from. A lot of people on the cast, though, you still familiar with? Have you kept in touch?
As much as it's a crazy community.
We think in Hollywood. You know what it is though? The layman thinks in Hollywood like you're hanging out at Rocky's house, and hey, come on down, and that's the way it is for 15 years, and then you're on screen again. You don't realize that much time goes by. I try to think back 15 years, and if I just kind of had to work again with the people I worked with 15 years ago, that would be a little weird.
Yeah.
Did you have to get into the groove of it, or?
Well, that's what was exciting.
Yeah.
To meet, especially in the fight life.
Mm-hmm.
I saw old timers. Mike Tyson was there. I saw old referees that I knew from my old days before acting.
Wow.
And that was exciting stuff.
You used to box?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he kept everybody. And all those talking heads on HBO, and they were there.
Mm-hmm.
And
all right, as the announcers and everything, and the commentators.
It was just exciting. It was just, and he was really like possessed. He just couldn't let go. And he's in the editing room right now, probably.
You got to see him from the time where he was selling his own script or trying to, and then making his own movie up to the point now where he's, an American icon, legendary Hollywood superstar. Did you see any changes in him? Because, you were there at intervals during the movies. Any changes in him as a person during that whole period of time?
Well, he always was impatient. He just couldn't understand downtime at all.
Yeah.
I saw he got a little fat and complacent in the middle of it, and then he realized he better wake up. And on this one, I think he put all plus the energy he did for the first one in his writing, in his commitment. I really literally had perhaps one of the best movie times ever this last one out.
Wow.
Really?
When's the movie coming out, by the way?
We think it'll be December release.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So you in the whole movie, Christmas. You're like second on the credit thing there?
Yeah. I'm big stuff.
You're big in it?
Big stuff.
Is there some evil black villain? Like, Sugar
no,
Ray Johnson?
No, you know who the opponent is Antonio Carver, who's the light heavyweight champ.
Antonio Tarver.
Yep.
Evil black villain.
Evil black
villain. I just knocked out Roy Jones.
But
hey, woman. Oh, she dead? I'll fuck your dead wife.
But he's not evil.
He's not evil. He's not
evil.
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Mr. T was evil, man.
Woman.
He was just such a great bad guy.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman, you want to come over my place? Head of a real man. Ah, shit, a real man. I fucking love
fantastic.
Rocky. Goddamn, you can't win.
Fantastic,
Rocky.
man.
You can't. That scene. Rocky 3 was him. I don't sweat you. He threw the bottle through the Rocky pinball machine and then fought him. And then he gets tired. And can I get a job?
Yeah.
And, Rocky's like, oh, look at that. I don't know. I got dignity. And then Hulk Hogan, all my love slaves out there. Thunder lives his hair in the flesh, baby.
Yeah.
And it was a great movie, man. I really love Rocky 3 to my heart.
Yeah, that was.
Let me give you the pinball. The end of the pinball, I end up in the can. And he bails me out.
Right.
Yep.
And he had given me a watch,
and
but the watch was a Timex, and he gave gold Timexes to Rocky, to the producer. They didn't give me nothing, and so I was supposed to say, I don't want your lousy Timex watch. So I took it off. Says, I don't want your lousy X-Lax watch, and they had to keep it.
They left that. That was a flub?
It was no flub. I did it on purpose.
Oh.
and Sylvester gave me a Cartier.
Oh, wow. That's one right there?
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's a gold Cartier?
Yeah. Can you
nice.
read? He wrote in the back, you need bifocals to read it.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
You're brave giving that to Patrice,
no kidding, man.
Yeah, I'm watching.
He's a big guy, but he can run real fast.
My brother.
Fucking, what's his real name? Jerry, what are you fucking out of your mind? Giving that nigga your fucking watch. Did you lose it? Did you get punched in scene 12? How you?
His brother's eyeing you up, though, man.
Love Sly, man. It's written with hand. It's like engraved with like his handwriting or something.
That's cool.
That is really
I'm
cool,
giving
man.
Burt Young back the watch. Everybody can see.
Bobby, I got it back.
Gave him the all clear. His hand came back out of his pocket.
Look, all right, Burt,
all clear.
You're getting a little liberal there. Burt.
All clear.
All clear. Everything's all right.
God damn.
Look, he's giving you the thumbs up. Everything's okay here.
That's a beautiful watch, man. A gold Cartier.
That is nice.
Man.
Yeah,
Serious business.
That was from his own pocket. It was nice of him.
Well, Burt Young is here to promote his art show. The U.S. debut is here in New York on March 10th. That's today.
Yes.
At the Jade Nectar Gallery.
Yes.
Where's that?
That's
we don't really go to art museums a lot.
Well, you guys should show up.
Yeah,
we'll show up.
You could tear the place apart.
I should get some of that what they call culture.
I had a show in Montreal,
and it was huge.
Gallery 1225.
Right, it was very successful in Montreal.
It was wonderful. It was lovely, and these are friends of mine, and it's an artist who owns it, Lana Santarelli.
Okay.
And her work is represented also.
Okay.
And it's on what the hell is that?
I really don't know where it is. Maybe we
62 Cooper Street, I think.
62 Cooper Street, the Jade Nectar Gallery.
Look
if you
at
want to see some of Burt Young's paintings.
Look at the info and plug it.
And
Oh, yeah.
And it's an impressive gallery, and the woman who owns it, I think she's more talented than me. Her work is wonderful. We were friends for many years, but I just really saw her work, and it was exciting for me.
Are you selling it? Like,
yeah, sure.
That's the point. Is that the point of galleries?
Why not?
Or, okay.
Well, I really want people to say, "Oh, goddamn, he paints. He's an artist." I like that feeling. I like to go into a way and just do what the hell I want. No producer, no director. Just
no, it's nothing you got to
I got a big empty house.
Like,
maybe I can use a Burt Young on the wall.
You don't have to figure out what like. I don't have to interpret your stuff. I can just see it. Go, okay, that's a shark or whatever.
Yes.
I don't have to go
some
2 lines. And it's like, wow, it's actually art.
No,
you got the eyeballs all in the right place.
Yeah, yes, that's what I like. That art, I like that.
I'm not deep enough for that.
Yeah. Great. Are you going to be there all day, Bert?
Yeah.
What time are you going to be there today?
I'll try to be there 6 o'clock at night. They're gonna probably feed me.
Okay.
And the folks, Amal from Montreal are coming in, and like I said, we're all friends.
Right.
So this should be. I'm very excited about the whole thing.
That's
and then
great, man.
Meeting this goofy room. This is a way to start the day.
This will wake you up a little bit.
Whew.
Hey, there's a lot of truckers that want to say hi to you.
From truckers love the show.
Well, they love the movie Convoy. Scott in Ohio.
Hey, Bert, I just want to thank you for your role as Love Machine with your warm waterbed in the back of your Mac.
Jesus, when the hell did you see that one?
Convoy.
Did you?
Oh, Convoy, man!
I know that was Sam Peckinpah.
Yeah, he played Love Machine.
Love Machine. I was attractive.
That's going back when they can make a movie based on nothing but the CB craze.
Yeah, well, you know, Peckinpah thought that was a revolutionary movie.
Really?
He actually thought he was going to walk away from the government with that.
Really?
He thought great things with the idea of it.
Peckinpah made some great movies. That wasn't one of them.
No, but he was fun.
Yeah?
He was a crazy man.
All right, let's go to Mark in Long Island. Mark, what's up?
Hey guys, you missed Hey Anthony, you missed one of the greatest lines from the Pope of Greenwich Village.
Which one?
You remember the old lady smoking a cherry tin, and she says, "My Walter was tough as a bag of iron."
You're right. That was a great actress. What was her name? Do you remember?
No.
She died. She was talented. She was married to another great guy. Jesus, I don't remember.
You've known too many people over your career.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That's what it is.
Just too many punches, perhaps. I don't know.
A lot of movies. You didn't see 100 across 125th. Oh no,
No.
across 110th Street.
No.
Did you?
That was
Anthony Quinn, Yaphet Kotto.
Really?
That's right. Exactly.
Burt Young.
That's wild. That was.
I have to check that one out.
I was running I was doing numbers at that time, so I was on the phone. They hated me. I was so busy trying to keep everything going. I had a little tiny part, like I was killed under the credits. Bang, 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 bang.
It says your first role was a Hunchback in 19, but 100 across 110th Street was before 1970, right?
Well, they might mess it up. The first one was I was a hunchback.
1972.
I had a name of John
Across
Fields
110th
or
Street.
something.
Yeah.
And that the Hunchback was shot in Coney Island.
Man.
Another one where you bought it, huh?
So you wasn't you kind of like got there like what, around 30? You start hitting off in the movies?
Yeah, that's right. I started. I think I was 29 exactly.
What were you doing before that?
Don't ask.
Yeah, you don't want to know, man.
Why are you asking questions, you mook?
Everything that didn't need an inventory.
Right, I got you. The authorities are in rowboats right now as we speak, looking for things.
He got the part of Rocky going down there making sure they was paying for the space. You know, you can't come in and film a movie without.
Yeah, hey,
like,
you got a permit? We sell them.
Change his name from Jerry DeLuise to Burt Young. Is there a reason he did that?
Let's go to Jack in
Is there a
Jersey.
reason for that?
Jack, what's up?
Bert. Hey, Bert, how you doing?
Jack, hello.
Got an important question for you. What's the closest whorehouse to the Nectar Gallery?
What an ass. I like that.
Not necessarily a whorehouse near every art gallery. That's
all I can say is I'm staying at the W Hotel.
Just in case. Why not, right?
Just in case any ladies want to say hi to Burt Young later tonight.
Burt, Rocky 7, right? Is that what it is?
No, it's Rocky Balboa.
It's called Rocky Balboa. It's the
And
7th in the...
No, I think it's the 6th.
Is it the 6th?
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm already putting another sequel on it.
Well, they said 7 on our sheet, so we got...
But that's kind of cool. I like that it's not Rocky in the number. It's Rocky Balboa.
That's his doing.
That was a very good idea, I think, because it kind of takes away. It makes you think it's not just add another number on, same plot line and everything like that.
And it really is not.
And I got to tell you, from seeing that teaser, it definitely intrigued me because I think a lot of people have to be broken to the notion that this is just another installment of Rocky.
It looks good.
You know,
it does.
The first movie was, I at times had to help convince producers during it that it was a love story. The fighting was important, but it was about standing up. Not even winning, just standing. And the women, man, whomever, just standing. This has gone back to that. Standing. And that's all the hell it is.
Yeah.
It's a plain man that through the mill, like we'd go, in and out, as long as we were around. To end up on your feet, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds great.
Very good.
Don't need no has-been messing in my corner. Hey, Creed. Hey, Creed.
I love it, man.
Well, Burt Young.
Hey, woman.
Yeah, let's
Great,
thank
man.
Burt
Thank
Young
you.
for stopping by today. It's the Jade Nectar Gallery tonight starting at 6 o'clock down on Cooper Street, right?
Yes.
And again, I never take pictures with probably 1% of the people that come in there. I would be honored if you would let me have a photo with you, sir.
What a pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, you should have said no.
Yeah, throw me off in front of the fans. That would have been great.
Oh, no, I'm too busy.
At this time, we have no comment. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio.
Is that official?
No comment.
Cannot comment at this time.
I hate other people's kids. We interviewed her on our show earlier this week.
Yes, we did.
And now she's on the Today Show.
On the Today Show. Look at that.
Although that's not her.
Lost a lot of weight.
But
Yeah,
they
what
did
happened?
show the one we interviewed.
Yeah, they showed her in some kind of nursery.
All right, we're going to get the audio.
See how the interview went with her and see how it differed with NBC, Today Show, and us.
Like Patrice said, I bet you Matt Lauer's not going to be talking about her empty uterus.
Oh, so
maybe.
I hear that you can't have kids, and so you have no uterus.
None.
Can I move in? Can I move into your empty lot of room?
Let's talk about how many Twinkies you've eaten.
No fat jokes and no empty uterus jokes.
I was eating a pussy.
Matt Lauer.
I said, geez, you got a big pussy. Geez, you got a big pussy. She said, why'd you say it twice? I didn't.
So she told me, she spread her legs and told me to put a hand in. So I did. And then she said, now put the other hand in. So I did. And then she said, now clap. And I went, I can't. And she said, tight, huh?
All
right.
That was funny. Hey, woman, you got no uterus, woman?
Well, they want to take another video game away from us.
Yeah.
They tried this old gag every, month or two?
Yeah, it's usually a violent video game, maybe gangsters against the cops kind of thing, or just random running around the streets and killing people like the more popular Grand Theft Auto series, which we love.
I haven't heard it. Can
Grand
I
Theft
guess
Auto.
before you tell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Try to guess.
What platform?
I honestly don't know.
I think PC and Xbox.
Is it an Xbox game?
I'm pretty sure.
Go ahead, Patrice. Guess.
Guess what the theme of this is that is upsetting politicians, that they want this taken off or regulated or something.
Tom Clancy's Rape Patrol.
That's a good one.
Oh.
It's the theme of that one.
Tom Clancy's beg for your life, bitch. I don't know. Who fucking knows? I thought it was this one called Bullets or Black or something. One called Black with just bullets.
Black
on the
is
front.
out, yeah.
I thought maybe that was it.
Black is getting a lot of heat.
Just because it's violent.
Good game, a lot of violence, a lot of fucking shooting in that game.
The game is called Text Messaging Chinese Girl.
What?
Find the Chinese girl.
That girl was adorable.
She's all right, though, right?
Apparently, she's fine. It was a hoax.
You can't speculate. You have to do a disclaimer.
Apparently. Well, what happened was this girl, she's, how old was she?
13.
13 years old, disappeared.
I knew she was fine, by the way.
Of course.
I had no doubt in my mind this one was
You
gonna
knew
be
this
okay.
wasn't a legitimate, kidnapping, because when the kids get kidnapped, they disappear. A certain amount of time goes by, they're found dead, or some weird circumstance they're found alive.
And the kid might be able to get one text message in before the killer discovers the cell phone and gets rid of it. Yeah. This girl was text messaging every 5 minutes.
She's texting all the time. She's no phone calls.
A charger.
Yeah, she charges up battery. My battery's dying. I got to recharge.
Right.
Get back to you soon, and then the fucking wink sign or whatever.
Dear Mom, could you buy more minutes? I've used up all of my minutes.
Yeah. Well, the story goes: girls text Tara a big lie. Cops
a big
say.
Lie.
Frightening text messages sent by a 13-year-old New Jersey girl who claimed she was kidnapped and being held captive were probably a cruel hoax, cops said yesterday. Natasha Brown, who sent the messages to her terrified mother in Jersey City, turned up unharmed on a Brooklyn street at around 1 a.m.
There you go.
That's a miracle in itself right
there.
Yeah. Unharmed, Brooklyn, 1 a.m. Hello.
Yeah.
Initially, Natasha told NYPD detectives a harrowing tale of being abducted on her way to school on Monday.
And there's nothing a 13-year-old can say to the cops as far as a made-up lie story that the cops are ever going to believe. There's never been a 13-year-old lying to the cops where the cops go, okay, well, case closed. They always know. That story comes apart so easily.
Now, where were you walking?
Yeah.
I was
What
walking
happened?
to school. And what did they put you in? They put a big sack over my head.
It was a guy. He had a big curly mustache and he was very evil looking.
And he put me on the back of a bicycle with a big wheel in the front.
With a big
and
wheel
a
in the
little
front.
in the back.
And all he would say is, nya-uh-uh, as he twirled his mustache between his thumb and forefinger.
And he called me Penelope Pit Stop.
He tied me to the train tracks and wouldn't let me go until I said I'd marry him.
So,
what was Penelope Pit Stop? What was that guy? Paul
Snidely
Lynn.
Whiplash?
It was Paul Lynn.
it was Paul Lynn playing the part. The voice, you're right.
Oh,
Get me some cocker, you're dead.
Oh,
Circle gets the square, faggot. Okay, Penelope.
So, initially, Natasha told NYPD detectives a harrowing tale of being abducted on her way to school on Monday, held in a pitch-black basement, and later whisked to New York where two men raped her. Mm-hmm. But that story began to unravel quickly. If it turns out to be a total hoax, quite frankly, I feel sorry for her and her parents, said Jersey City Police Chief Robert Troy.
Apparently the girl needed a little more attention than she was getting at home.
No.
And decided that she was going to go out and make believe she was abducted and send these text messages.
Nope, she's 13.
Yeah.
They start early.
They? Who do you mean they?
The kids start early. I believe that she just went off, and her mom's told her, hey, if she's an Asian girl?
She
looks
mixed.
Puerto Rican or something.
She looks mixed Asian and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she's half
had
Asian, probably.
Which, by the way, is a pretty good mix.
Delicious. Asian,
delicious.
Right now, Asian and anything mixed is
Asian,
an amazing.
Yeah. As long as you mix it, though,
Yeah, mixed Asian with something.
You can't drink that stuff straight.
A little too much.
You gotta.
A straight Asian, that shit'll fuck up your liver.
You gotta get a little mixer in there, man.
What can I get?
I think she just went off and got a little something, or she just wanted to be with her little boyfriend so bad.
You think that's
probably a little older? Her boyfriend's probably 15.
Yeah.
And she just just wanted to be with him so bad. Romeo and Juliet shit.
Yeah.
And, you know.
She ran off, but the text message thing really riled the
She
people
might be
up.
just like, you know, a spoiled brat that's just getting back at her mom, too.
That's a great way to get back.
I'm serious, because
some of the texts she...
one of the text messages read, "Please help, Mom. He's making me do disgusting stuff."
Exactly.
Why would you do that to your own mom?
Because it's hot. What a text message.
So they're not really buying it right now.
They're making me do disgusting things.
What did they make you
Lick
do?
this urinal cake. Do it.
Here's another. Could you imagine being a mom?
Lick the urinal cake. Oh, my God.
You don't think that's disgusting, Patrice? Of course it is.
Oh, lick the urinal cake.
You got to feel for a mom a little bit, because another message read, "Help, I'm scared. I don't know where I am." Can you imagine being a parent and you're getting this shit from your kid?
You should knock it off and get your ass home.
She didn't know what drive-in theater she was in.
Here we go. This is where kind of...
She found a drive-in theater, the last drive-in theater.
It was a drive-in.
Investigators said the girl met a man about 3 or 4 weeks ago at a Jersey City shopping mall and agreed to stay in touch with him by text messaging.
Text or MySpace.
On Monday, she played hooky from school to meet him at a mall, but the two parted company later in the day.
So
it's all about this guy.
The guy. How old is he and how big
Probably 25.
trouble is he in?
They're not saying
At the mall.
He's in trouble.
Bought her some little panties, bought her a little fucking a diary with a gold binder and a key.
Nice.
Let's go to James in Pennsylvania. James.
You write everything down, every one of your little secrets.
James.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
The guy's name was Dastardly and his dog's name was Muttley.
Dastardly and Muttley was Penelope Pitstop?
Yeah.
Which was Snidely Whiplash? He was the one from...
That's Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, Snidely Whiplash was the one from... Dudley Do-Right. That was it, the Canadian
Snidely
fucking...
Whiplash, but...
Canadian Mountie.
But the claw was Penelope Pitstop.
You sure Penelope Pitstop? Yeah, because
that was the
in
claw, the evil claw.
The evil claw.
Evil claw.
Oh, shit. I hung up on you by accident, bro.
Yeah, Penelope Pitstop was the one with the
the
crazy races where they'd all have their cars and they're racing, and she was Penelope
midgets,
Pitstop.
The something gang, there's something...
Yeah, it was like an ensemble cast
it was great.
of cartoons.
Pete in Buffalo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Still snowing up there, bro?
Love you. Listen, when I was 14, my cousin, who's the same age as me, she was kidnapped too, and not real kidnapped, of course. She made the whole thing up. I mean, it's like this weird cry for help thing, and you know, you were saying like, oh, the cops weren't believing it. It's not about like they don't think that way. It's they want to convince the parents, or like she had just broken up with her little 14-year-old boyfriend at the time, and she wanted to get back. So, she said that these 4 black guys grabbed her.
Of course.
Oh, boy.
Of course.
Threw her in a car, and of course she didn't remember what they looked like.
It's always over the top, too, like that. Like, when does that ever happen? Like, the cops will be like, 4 black guys grabbed this little 14-year-old white girl, throw her in a van.
You got to give credit to the cops at this point. They're onto that gag.
Oh, please.
They got to be onto that gag.
She actually took a knife and cut herself on her collarbone, and said they were holding a knife to her throat, but it was on her. It was so bizarre.
Well, on the other hand, it happened the other way around with Tawana Brawley, where she was blaming cops and politicians for throwing her in a bag. Oh, that happened to her. Where she what was scraped into her chest? I think they put nigger on her chest and spread some shit on her.
Shut up, Patrice. Fucking asshole.
Even you don't believe
that. And she blamed it on the cops and some politician.
And they shoved a plunger in her ass or something, right?
A plunger and then shot her 32 times or something, 41 times. But she had, 2 lawyers and Reverend Al behind her. The whole way. Even when the story fell apart, there was still, we gotta remember Tawana Brawley.
Hey, can I challenge white society
Please,
on something right now?
That's what
it just popped in my head.
Oh, boy.
Conspiracy
challenge.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Please.
Another conspiracy theory from the black man.
Can white people please name me more than one black counterpart to your fucked upness?
Well, all right.
Can you?
All right.
One counterpart.
He makes a good point.
The 85 fucking white examples of murdering your wife, can you name me a second Negro other than OJ, please?
Well.
Or a second fake rape black girl other than Tawana Brawley? Can you fucking please just once say other than the one fucking
Do I
thing?
have to bring up poor Reginald Denny? Who got the brick over the head?
Are you joking? That's the only time you've seen a white guy get his ass beat.
You know why, Patrice? Because it's like pointing out the sky's blue.
Oh,
Do I have to say anything? Let me just open the goddamn newspaper and look at a black guy that wrapped a girl's head up in tape here in
that's
New
alleged,
York.
man. Ken.
That's alleged.
That is not.
That they found fibers of his carpeting in his house on the tape that was wrapped around her head.
The same
CSI shit, motherfucker.
CSI is on it.
Nigga, I bought a
CSI is on, brother.
The carpet in my house, I brought from a nigga that hangs them over a fucking a fence on Route 440.
Yeah.
You don't think another person has that?
That doesn't matter.
Think there's a killer that has
CSI. Colored Shenanigans Investigators. That's what they look into. Carpet fibers on tape.
No, it's called cunt scene investigation.
Come on, man.
It's taking
you bring
place
out Tawana
and,
Brawley. We can bring out something that happened yesterday with white people, and you got to go dig back into the nigga files to find the nigga.
Now that's a show I'd watch every Wednesday night.
What about Sidney Poitier, where he was what?
You know, Martin Luther King was quite a womanizer.
Oh my God!
There's always got to be something. I agree with you.
I implore you.
I implore you.
Find a pattern that some black guys found missing on a boat. You just find
ours are high profile. You guys, the high profile ones are a little limited, but on a daily basis, there's the B movies.
I forgot.
We got the B movies.
Either in the Daily or the Post. Okay, there's a little picture of a little black girl.
Yeah.
Right. Just and again, not to get fucking 50 million people hating your guts, but this Mamet and the girl from Aruba.
Yeah. What's her name? Who disappeared in Aruba?
Some girl.
But. Little caption of a little dead black girl, murdered. Nothing. Just maybe almost under where it says dailynews.com on the front page. Black girl missing. It's like, how can you help but think that if you're black? It's like, oh my God, I remember front cover of everything for the girl in Aruba was taking headlines from Iraq.
Yeah.
And there's people missing everywhere. But they make decisions. I mean, be honest with me. Just be honest.
I'll be honest.
Be honest and say, okay, you know what? We just find white life to be a little more important than black life. And I might go, okay, fair enough. At least that's the truth, motherfucker. But
I've pointed out
like it's not racist or
I've pointed out the fact that there are plenty of missing kids. But for some reason, it's the little blonde girls that get a lot of the attention when they're missing, and it's just on the news ad nauseum. And then a little black girl's missing. They flash a picture on a goddamn milk carton somewhere.
Nothing.
And nothing.
Nothing.
And you know something? I think that's. Do I think that's racist? I don't know. I think it has to do. I don't know. I'm being honest here. I don't know if it's so much racist or just the fact that humans.
I don't think it's racist.
I think animals.
I think for whatever reason it makes a better story, and that's why they go with it.
That white girl is missing.
Why does that make it a better story?
For the people that are watching, I guess.
But that's racist.
Well, just say that.
That would be racist.
Just say in this society. Just be honest. That in this society they value a little white girl's life more than they value a little black girl's life. Just fucking say it, and it'll be fine.
No, because here's the deal. People value their own more than others, and I mean black, Arab, anything. Every fucking day, every day I listen to the news and I hear a bomb went off in Baghdad. 50 people were dead. Honest with you, I'll be honest with you. I could give a flying fuck. I don't care. They show the dead bodies. Fine. I hear on the news. A roadside bomb blew up. 2 Marines were killed. Now I go, son of a bitch.
That's
2 more fucking Marines got killed. Those sons of bitch insurgents got. It's more our own. And since blacks make up 10% of the population, there's 10% people that are very concerned about that black girl. 90% are going, it ain't us. It ain't fucking us. I would love to think.
I can deal with what you're saying. See, that's what I'm saying. This is what that bothers me about this
I don't
country.
think it's racist as much as it is animalistic.
But what you're saying.
The tiger don't care that a gazelle is laying there fucking bleeding.
And that's what I mean by it just makes for an interesting story, by the way. It doesn't necessarily
It makes
mean
for an
it's
interesting
racist.
story to 90% of the population.
That's what I'm saying.
Or whatever whitey is.
Now, if the news said that, I'd be happy about that. If the news, like, what is her name from Aruba?
Natalie Holloway.
Natalie Holloway. Okay, sorry.
God damn, you gave me time to look it up.
Yeah,
From the Connecticut Holloways.
But that during that whole stretch, the news was starting to feel the pressure.
Yep.
So they go, also there's a little niglet in Philly missing. Sorry about that.
Did they put it that way?
We found it. There's a niglet missing. Also, but we found a niglet because
they didn't report it like that.
The black killers, they ain't as good as white killers.
No one.
They don't have crab baskets.
No, it was one of my favorite black-white stories on the news. They had a lady that was the oldest woman to give birth.
Right.
And she was in her 60s or something, and she was white, right? And she gave birth to this kid. Everything was great. They're doing stories every freaking day, right? The next week, I think it was, a black lady beat the record. She got, like, nothing.
And called her and said she was a crack hole.
Right.
Some
She got
old black
nothing.
crack hole gave birth.
Who cares?
They can't stop fucking.
But it was-
Here we go.
but it's-
Welfare.
But it's funny, the media brought us all in, like, this is very interesting, this is unbelievable, this has never been done before, blah, 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 it's a brand new record. And then the following week, a black lady beats the record, and it was like, it was the last story on the news, maybe, for 10 seconds. No exclusive interviews or anything with her.
That is?
I'm saying,
What do you say that is?
Mm.
Is that not? I don't know if it's racism myself. Like, just like I said to a lot of people, man, I'm not positively. My first instinct is to always try to accuse white people of racism.
Yeah.
But I always try to find a way to say maybe it's not. But it's like, can you give me a reason
Right.
why that's not racist?
I would love
or
to
not
say
valuing white people more.
I'd love to say, that's just racism, but it's not that simple. We like to think of ourselves. People love to think we're above animals. We're not. Until we bash that into our fucking heads, we're never going to move on. We are just another organism on this planet that we're a little smarter. We figured out how to pull shit out of the dirt and make iron out of it. We can fly in fucking machines. It's a wonderful thing. But we're still animals. And we look at things based on our familiarity with each other, with our things. We are going to be more comfortable and feel more apathy towards something that is more like us than something that is less like us. And that's what the animal world does.
Animals don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
The other gazelles don't go, that's some fucked up shit. What happened
ever
to
see the
Frank when the
fucking-
lion got his face to his
Look
flying
at
shoot
the
his face
fucking
off?
penguin movie. They're looking at the dead little penguin baby going, meh, meh,
they're
meh.
crying.
They're not looking at the dead bird going, meh, meh. They could give a shit about the dead bird.
They care about
We're
their little
animals.
penguin babies.
We care about each other. Do you think that
Anthony's way onto something
Do you think
here.
that black people gave any bit of a shit about JonBenet Ramsey in that whole case?
Yeah, that's a bad example. That
They
was
didn't
one of those
care
things-
about her.
They
Here's a
did.
privileged
Because
little
we
white
know-
girl.
We know about it.
You knew
And-
about
and
it.
We do know about
But
it.
was there this big outrage of people going, well, they got to find out that the parents are doing it? No
you
one
know what?
cares.
That JonBenet Ramsey situation is almost as big as OJ.
It's huge, right.
And
It's
people
huge.
do care about that girl.
That might have transcended it. The little girl in Florida with the pink little Kango hat.
I'm gonna tell you who black people fell for.
Who?
That girl that just got on at the car wash. You fell for that girl.
Oh, man, that was a bad
That
one.
watching that into that girl's life, you fucking
Yeah.
go, oh my god!
Be hauled away
I'm
by
not
that
saying
monster.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, but that goes to a whole nother level because there's actual video going, oh my
If
God.
that was a black
this is
girl-
human life, and this is the last
Yeah.
maybe hour of her human life on TV. You see the
If
last
that
clip
was
of
a
her
black
life.
girl being hauled away like that, I think you'd have seen a lot more. You'd have seen the same coverage like that. I really do think that because it was so sensational that you saw the last portion of her
so
life
in
there.
the moment. I think that goes to a whole nother level.
And then we almost transcended that thing to, well, she's human, we're human. So I can then feel some sympathy towards
Let me
that.
be fair and let me clear up what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is not that Mehmed or Natalie Holloway they're dead, but and going to OJ, it's not that OJ didn't kill his wife, and it's not that you don't feel bad for that whole situation.
Yeah.
It's the fact that wait a minute, how are you prioritizing like that woman's life to the life of some lady? That if you're going to prioritize life, prioritize all life.
Mm-hmm.
And like these children, it's not. I'm not saying oh a black girl got killed, fuck the white girl. I'm saying, well, the black girl got killed too. Can we at least have as much concern for her life as opposed to You know, you get. There's no
you.
way that a little girl should get killed, and you be in the news so much that you get tired. You go, what the fuck? Does this bitch have gold inside? Is this bitch? No, with Blackbeard, does she have government secrets? Like, you shouldn't get tired of hearing about
a dead girl. Right.
Where you go, oh, enough of that dead girl, enough. Like, now the parents are, it's like they're trying to, you know, take this thing to court, you know, in New York, and you're like, enough already.
Enough of the girl.
Man, Shushton, move on.
Yeah.
It's because, like, there's other people dead. There's other people getting killed. There's other people dying. Just
look at
say, you know,
you're right.
Give everybody fair.
You're right.
Fucking
You're right.
something.
You're right. But look at the way the news works. And the only place we really hear about it is the news. Where else are you going to hear about it, your friend?
Right.
So you hear about it on the news. The news, admittedly, a business looking to bring in the most people possible. What story is going to get them more ratings?
If they said that.
And it does look racist.
If they said that, I think that the country would be happier if they go, tonight in news, little white girl's missing, because more people will probably be concerned.
Tune in,
about this
and then we can tell our advertisers that more people are going to tune in for the white girl story. More affluent people are going to tune in for the white girl story. So that's what we're doing. It's more about money than it is racism.
Demographics. That's,
If they said that, then we could be happy.
If they said that, there'd be a fucking revolution.
No, it wouldn't, because it's already a revolution of people going, what the fuck? Where's the missing black people already? Like,
you just want a little honesty.
It keeps people divided because we're like, okay, going back to American Idol, I'm saying this country's not voting for a black sissy as their idol. Now you go, no, I don't think so. But if America goes, you know, when I voted, I just didn't like it. He was an arrogant black sissy. I liked the little boy. You know what? I can't battle honesty. I can battle fucking dishonesty, or not dishonesty, but what's the?
But that's the beauty of this whole thing. You're never going to get honesty from your media. Never.
Even from the average white person.
Never.
Yeah. No, you won't.
You're not going to get
the
honesty.
average white person say the fucking
white
truth.
people are very scared, to be honest, with
they make me
with
sick
black
with
people.
Their fake bullshit.
With black people. Did I mention black people? We're very scared of black people.
Why are you so mad at OJ? Is it because a black man killed a white woman, got away with it? No, it has nothing to do with race. Nothing.
People are they walk on eggshells. White people, on the whole, walk on eggshells when dealing with black issues, black subject matter, black people. It's an eggshell thing. And a lot of black people are to blame for that. For putting Whitey in that position.
We don't.
Where
the race war is between liberals and conservatives. Black people are like, hello, we're the issue here, and you got liberals and conservatives arguing
with each other about how
to fucking treat niggas.
I'm in the room. I'm in the room. All right, listen, let's get some phone calls in, because they're going nuts out there. Jane in Pennsylvania, what's up? Make it fast.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to say I have to agree with Anthony in that I think the media plays on what we want to hear, what we want to see. If it was a black girl that was disappearing from a school trip in Aruba, I think it'd be all over the place. But, you know, I think the reality is that kids disappear every day, and that...
You think they were showing as much?
I don't think I don't think a black girl disappearing in Aruba would have gotten as much coverage
Not even
as the blonde white girl.
Not a drop.
I don't think so.
American girl?
Nope.
No
way. Don't think so.
No way.
Nope. I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't see that happening. But I don't see that as being completely racist. You could see it as racist by association, but I see it more as a business decision, as a demographic decision by the news, than it is going, we don't care about this person really, so let's just not address the issue.
I think that's the media making that call. Not
of course.
Not humans. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the human factor, if it was a little black girl and they showed her last seconds,
right?
I felt that I felt for that girl. Like your heart goes out to that girl. It was sad.
No matter what the fuck she was.
No matter who she was.
Right.
You're not human if you don't feel in that moment.
I'm saying the point is, if it was a little black girl in Aruba, just give it the same she's missing.
That ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
And if it doesn't, Just say,
Even with-
here's why it ain't going to happen, big shot.
Even with Natalie Holloway, they were probably wishing she was even hotter.
Yeah, because she was kind of
like,
skanky looking.
Man, she's like a 7, but
Yeah.
we could run
If
with
you
that.
want to see missing niggas, read the Amsterdam News, motherfucker.
Amsterdam News.
You go to 125th Street and get a
All right,
free
listen.
copy of something.
Here, look in the back of the Daily Challenge.
I don't give a fuck. Read Al Sharpton's blog if you want to hear about missing nigglets.
Let's go to George in New York City. George.
Yo.
Hey.
Just wanted to correct Anthony on something.
Okay.
They put little black girls on the back of chocolate milk cartons.
Oh, you...
It's been 20 minutes. We need a joke, man. We need a joke.
But somebody should really put a silencer on this motherfucker.
That's another old-ass joke.
That's an old. He couldn't wait to say that. Just a faceless motherfucker punching out.
That was
probably works with somebody black. He just said
that joke was handed to me when I was in my crib.
Yeah. Come on.
You're going to need this one someday.
He could have just beamed that mentally to you.
Let's go to Joe in New York. Joe. Joe.
Yo.
Yeah, you're
Come
on,
on, man. We're on a
What's
good
up?
roll
What's
here.
up?
It's an honor, bro. It's an honor.
Cool. Not for us.
The media is so afraid of portraying a black guy as like the bad guy.
Are they really? Let's look at the front cover of the fucking Daily News today with.
Well, that guy is a bad guy.
With Mr. Nigga who ain't did shit yet on the front cover.
Patrice did
But
all over the spectrum, bro.
he did it. Let's
The guy
be honest.
did it. Let's relax.
The guy did it.
I will say there are white guy crimes. I will be fair.
The only
Pedophilia
reason
is
when a black
exclusive
man's
to you,
a
mother.
White guy crime. White guy crime.
When a black person is a victim, it's always another black person that fucked them up. That's why they're not on the news.
Not in the news. Now, okay, when a black
When it
person's a
comes to those
victim,
black guys get
he's only a victim when a white guy does something fucked
Right,
up.
absolutely.
I will be fair.
Other times, I've thumbed through the paper, gotten to page 27, a little column you hear about some cookout going out in the backyard somewhere in Brooklyn, and there's 3 dead in a shooting, and you know it was just a bunch of black guys with a problem with each other.
Doing what they do.
Yeah. I'm just trying to cook out, and the motherfuckers are shooting shit. And you know, because it was on page 28,
I will be fair that
Yeah.
race it is a ploy to sell. I understand that shit, but
Yep.
but say it. Like there won't be a revolution.
That kind of honesty
if
would
you
be
come out
great.
just like we was talking about Coke. What could you say to honesty? You know what? We found that when we put on black people missing. Here's what people want to hear about black people. We've done research. We want to hear rap stories.
Good.
Stories about rappers.
I'm tuned in.
Rappers getting arrested.
I'm right there.
We've shown that the people aren't really interested in missing black children. No one. They love missing white children.
Yeah.
They love white children in some sort of danger that may or may not have happened. Black criminals, we are interested in black rapists, because that's a visceral fear of white people.
The scariest thing on the planet,
We would
by the way.
love black pedophiles, but there's not any that we can find. There's a black guy, I'm sure somebody go, remember that nigga in Atlanta in 61?
That guy's always brought up.
You fucking asshole.
Whenever serial killers are brought
Charles,
up, or yeah.
Charles something, right?
Remember that nigga in Atlanta? Oh, really? Remember the 47 white boys last week?
Look at you and your stereotyping.
That is so
Fucking
true, though.
Sons of bitches,
But,
man.
we got them all.
let me tell you something. You got to accept that half of it with a little weight on your side. There are those serial killers, older white guy or middle-aged white guy with some sexual problem with his mom is going to go out and kill hookers and kids, and pedophiles are going to be the creepy fucking glasses-wearing teacher squeezing little girl asses white guy. But there are certain crimes that are just for you black guys. Not always exclusively. I'm sure you could pull up another Atlanta thing like that. But
that's the one you want. They want to see this guy, this Daryl Littlejohn,
because it's a white girl.
Because it's a white girl, so that really taps in
horrifying
to the thing that we're trying to get out of.
The monster movie.
That oh my God. Oh, big! I can imagine his eyes bugging out. He was sweating.
You play it out in your head, the horror that she was living through.
And that's what they want. I agree with you, Opie, on that shit. But I'm saying, fucking just be honest with a motherfucker.
That's where you're just silly. You're not going to get on
That type of honesty doesn't happen on the planet Honest. It never would happen. impossibility.
On Liarville, it wouldn't.
Never.
Oh,
it's just
fuck,
not
man.
happening. All right. You know what? This moves into a great discussion. Have you seen the new show Black White on FX?
No, I haven't seen it.
This is a very interesting concept. They're taking a white guy, making him black.
Whole
makeup.
family.
Whole family, actually.
It's a white father, white mother, white daughter, and then there's another family, black father, black mother, black son. And they, through makeup, make the black family white family black, send them out, see how they can assimilate to their various race,
see how the
and
other half
the
lives.
problems that they have, and see how the other half
And you know
lives,
who's going to have the epiphany at the end? The white family.
The white family.
Oh, my God.
I didn't realize how hard it was to walk
around
as a black person.
Apparently, makeup-wise, I'm hearing the white daughter as the black girl was the best looking. Like, they kind of made her up where it was kind of passable that she could be black. She was kind of cute.
But there's pure comedy in the show, though, man.
The black kid dressed as a white kid didn't want to role play. So he just looked like a white kid, kind of weird, though, but was all acting ghetto. Like, he didn't want to really commit to the role.
Which is not that crazy now.
No. That's perfectly acceptable.
Perfectly into the whole thing.
They call them wiggers.
The white kid kind of looks. He reminds me of like when Eddie Murphy used to play a white person.
Yeah. Remember
It's that over the top makeup that doesn't
like white chicks.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got a few clips from the show. The first one is white guy will pick up their walk. So it's
this is like when they're first starting and he's excited about certain things.
Oh, so
about
this
the
is
experience.
an actual white guy before they turn him into the black guy.
Yeah, they take two families and
explain that. But all right, so when you say white guy in this clip, it's an actual.
It's the white guy.
It's a white guy before he becomes black.
Yeah,
and he's getting excited about the whole process, I guess.
Yeah.
My name is Bruno, and during this project, I'm going to become a black person along with my family.
My name is Rose. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a white girl.
It's just so exciting to be a part of this project.
Oh.
I don't know what to expect. I'll pick up some other affectations and characteristics and maybe end up walking a little differently.
It's going to come out with the Antonio Vargas pimp from the 70s, Huggy Bear walk.
With the hand turned backwards.
Yo, where the bitches at?
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's literally how he was walking though. He was trying to. He was like,
shit.
yeah, it's a subtle thing, and he starts like shucking and jiving down the.
Oh my God!
White people think we all walk like Mick Jagger and George Jefferson mix. we kick when we walk, and somebody will get poked in the eye because our hands are always moving. Fucking. White people are just unbelievable.
Oh,
man.
and you guys are just terrific.
Just unfucking
You guys
believable.
are just terrific.
At least we know who. You know what I mean? At least we know what our problems are and what our strengths. White people are so fucking delusional about everything. If I was to do a white guy walk, I would truly try to do. I wouldn't just tighten my butt.
Well, that's the black comic. It's the black hack comic version of the white guy.
Yeah,
Is always,
Well, look at me going off to work today, and they do that voice and kind of tighten up their walk.
Oh,
and
you know what? There's a good point from Miller in Dallas, by the way, backing up slightly. Miller, go ahead.
Well, there's a reason why there's no black pedophiles. They don't know how niggers don't know how to use computers yet.
Well, I didn't think you were going to go with the N-word,
Jesus
Miller.
Christ, buddy.
Jesus.
What? It's weird how certain people know how to be racist and it's fun. You could just hear. He has that painted on his wall. He has a stencil. He has a nigger stencil.
Oh, yeah. That is a perfect example of what happened. Remember when Bill Burr had his big awakening about the program? It was last year's St. Patty's Day party we had at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
And Bill Burr sits down, and we talk about race a lot. It's an issue, and we try to have fun with it. We try to be honest with it, give our honest opinions, but keep it light and fun. And we were doing that, and then the audience was coming up with racist jokes, and it was so brutal, so mean-spirited that Bill just went, oh, my God, what am I sitting in? Like, he went from this fun conversation thing to a Klan meeting in a matter of minutes.
He was looking for a back door.
Yes.
And this guy right here, he actually stumbled a little bit, but he had to make sure he said nigger.
He went
because I'm sorry. Niggers! Don't want to miss that. But it's like you go, fuck, did you really come out?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, it's
All right.
like you can...
Yeah. We gotta move on because there's too much good stuff here still. So blacks are superior athletes.
This is the Bruno guy talking, the white guy.
The white guy?
Yeah.
So this
Jimmy
is
the
his
Greek.
Yeah. This is his
Got
thoughts
fired
on,
for the
on
same
black
thing.
people before he turns himself black for the show.
Being a former basketball player, I always thought how nice it would be to be able to jump, get off the ground, leap, and slam dunk like these guys can. And there's no doubt about it.
Like these guys.
Blacks are superior. Physically, hands down. They're faster, they leap higher, they're just awesome.
I like this guy.
Athletes.
That got Jimmy the Greek fired.
Yeah.
When he said that on television, it got him fired.
Not really. That didn't get him fired.
The black athlete, well, it was from the Civil War days when they bred their big black buck with the black woman, with their black woman, and it made the better athlete.
That's why he got fired.
That might have been a little...
Telling the whole story.
You got a little more detail.
We actually got the clip. Here it is.
The black is a better athlete to begin with because he's been bred to be that way, because of his high thighs and big thighs that goes up into his back, and they can jump higher and run faster because of their bigger thighs. This goes back all the way to the Civil War, when during the slave trading, the slave owner would breed his big black to his big woman, so that he could have a big black kid.
You're fired. You're fired.
Holy shit.
Just having his cannoli and telling the truth. Look what happens.
This goes back to the Civil War days.
His high thighs going into his high butt.
The high back.
Your
there
black
ain't
butt.
all that hair. The nappy hair don't get in their eyes when they're shooting the baskets. And that'll help also with the athlete.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. The big schlong kind of counterbalances like a T-Rex's tail.
Yeah, you
That's
guys-
what that did. So they got the better balance.
You guys have no problem with that stereotype, by the way. You have no problem with the big cock stereotype.
That's what it is.
We do when it's fucking dehumanizing.
Here we go. Let's go to the third clip. Black guy goes shoe shopping.
As a white guy.
So
the black guy's now in whiteface and is going shoe shopping.
All right, so this is a black guy who's now...
You buy some big pimp platform shoes and give away his
goldfish
in the heel.
Goldfish in the heel. See, this is where it's confusing for radio. This is a black guy that is now white for the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Going shoe shopping. Okay.
I needed a pair of shoes, so I went shopping. As a white guy, I'm relaxed when I'm shopping. I put on my white makeup and I'm having fun.
Okay, is there any questions for you?
I like these two here.
Okay.
Kind of like that one better.
What size do you wear?
11.
Black.
And then the most amazing thing happened. The guy actually took my foot and put it in the shoe and put a shoehorn in the back to make sure my foot slide in. That feels good.
This kind of shoe should be pretty comfortable right from the start.
Listen to the music.
I've never in my life had someone, they come out and give me my shoe. But I've never had anyone actually unlace it, open it, shoehorn the back, and slide my foot into the shoe. Is this what the white guys get? This all the benefits they get? It's never happened to me black in 40 years. The first time I go and buy shoes as white, I have it done. I was like, wow, the possibilities are endless.
That's the white guy shopping music.
Yeah,
This could be the greatest show
Did the guy
ever.
also find out that we don't have to pay for anything?
Let me tell you. See,
No,
I hear
he didn't learn the handshake.
I hear your shitty little sarcasm when you said that, right? Let me tell you something. If I own a sneaker store, it would be called "Ignore That Cracker Till You Serve the Black Person." You know why? Here comes a fucking white. This is not an exaggeration.
Okay.
Here's a fucking old white man. Hi, how are you? Hello. Yeah. Can you show me the Air Max 1462, please? Okay, sure. Go get the box. I'm standing there, right? Just waiting. I'm coming out. So what? The white guys buy the shoes for what they're meant for. This guy's, how's the instep? How's this laces? Is it gonna hurt my heel? And the motherfucker spends hours with this asshole who probably isn't gonna buy it, or he's gonna buy a cheaper pair of Asics. Here comes a little nigga. Yo, give me
your money, my money.
Yeah, give me the new Jordans. Give me the new motherfucking LeBrons. Yo, give me those new laces. Give me 2 pairs of socks. Give me those 2 hats that match them motherfuckers, and give me that. You motherfuckers sell bandanas, and give me the driving gloves. You want to try them on? No, nigga, I know what size I am. A 10.5, motherfucker. How much? $562. I'm out. Them motherfuckers will cater to a white man's needs at a sneaker store where they're useless. White people don't shop. He's not going to be a return customer. He's going to buy it once. It's going to be a hole in the tip of the shoe after 2 years, and then he'll come back. But black guys and black girls, young black guys, young black girls, will buy the sneakers because they're new and because they fucking match the T-shirt that they bought yesterday.
Yeah.
How can you not get treated better when we're more valuable to Foot Locker than white people are?
Very good question. Very good question. That I don't have an answer to.
We don't have an answer.
I do not have an answer to that, so I'm going to have to just opt and say it's racism.
Well, listen.
Anytime I don't have an answer, it's racism.
Speaking of racism, this next clip is great. It's the white guy who's now going to be a black guy for the show. And
what's the music?
And born a white guy, he's going to be black for the show. He can't wait to be called a nigger.
Wow. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
It'll be interesting, and I'm sure it'll happen, where I'll be in black, and I'll get some attitude from some prick white guy, and I won't have all the history of resentment that a black man has, and I'll be able to with him. Oh, just, mentally spar with him and go, he says, hey, nigga. I won't get angry. I'll just kind of smile to myself and go, wow, why'd you say that?
Black people don't even get angry anymore. I don't get angry. Somebody call me a nigga, I laugh my ass off. I'm like, ouch. Oh shit! Did you get me? You know what? You own me now, motherfucker.
That hurt.
You own my mind. That's delusional, motherfucker. That's arrogance. That's that hovering above motherfucker shit.
When do white people blurt that out to black people? By the way, when has that happened to their face? I mean,
other than this show, hardly ever.
Hardly ever does that happen.
When there's 50 more white people.
I swear to God, I get enraged in traffic. Everyone knows my road rage and stuff, and racial epithets fly out of my mouth. But it's 90% of it is Asians,
dirty Arabs,
and Arabs. Arabs now are. I will roll a window. I got in an argument with a cab driver a couple of weeks back. This motherfucker, my lane was closing, and I wasn't pulling. I swear to you, I wasn't pulling one of these. The lane's closing. I'm going right up to where it closed and dart right in. I started merging over early, doing the zipper thing, where one car lets in, the next car lets the other, and then my turn to come in. This cab gets and he left a space, and as I start cutting over, he goes boom, right up on the other guy's ass, wouldn't let me in. I roll my window down. I go, hey! He rolls his window down, and I just let out, you fucking rag-headed cocksucker, get back to your terrorist fucking nation. I mean, racial epithet. You fuck yourself, motherfucker. Fuck yourself. And for some reason, I felt fine doing that. But if it was a black guy, I would have been pissed. But never would I roll the window down and start with, hey, you nigger motherfucker.
Well, it's all in
never.
It's all in context because we're hardly ever the cause of road rage. We're not known to be bad drivers.
Fat black women. Some of the worst drivers I've ever seen out there. Some of the worst. You come up on a car doing 35 in the left lane, and there she is. I drive wherever the hell I want to drive, motherfucker. Fat black women, horrible drivers, but not to be surpassed. The Asian in the spray-painted van, the van that's got the Chinese writing on it all over because it's out in the neighborhood, worst drivers ever. And they sit there, and they got the face on like, oh,
you gotta feel for the Asian.
I wish I could.
Hold on. You gotta feel for the Asian van driver because you just nailed something. You see these on the Long Island Railroad and stuff. They have a business in a black neighborhood and they're just trying to get by and park this fucking thing. And they get up in the morning and they got graffiti all over the fucking thing.
It all trickles back down to us. You gotta feel for the Chinese. They dealing with the niggas too.
How are the black guys spray painting Chinese writing on it? It's some Chinese gang.
Oh, you're saying it's Chinese graffiti?
Chinese graffiti.
I haven't seen the Chinese
all
graffiti.
over this van.
I just think it's hilarious because you see the Chinese guy. He's never going to speak up in his life ever. And there's his van. It was brand new on Monday, and it's all graffitied out by Friday.
I drive, and when I'm inconvenienced by someone on the road, I have to get around and look. And every time I look, 99% of the times I look, I go, what comes out of my mouth? Oh, figures. Figures.
They're awful.
You'll see an Asian guy with the face on, and I wish I could describe it, but the only thing I could describe so you could hear it and see the face is he's looking kind of straight ahead, almost looks like he's falling asleep, and I don't mean because his eyes are, Asian. I mean just his whole face is dripping, and he's hunched over the wheel a little, and his face looks like, oh. And they never look at you. They never know that they're not supposed to be there in the left lane. That pisses me off more than anything. The guy that has no clue he's not supposed to be there. Get the fuck out of the way.
All right, listen, let's get to some more of these clips. So now you got the white woman talks about jiving. I guess this white woman.
Jiving?
The white woman's going to be a black woman?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
No one's going to just strictly come up, and say, hey, nigger, or anything like that. Right. Because that kind of racism is really not there today. Now it's more, we won't get the positions that we're qualified for, or we won't get the service that everybody else get. But I think that Rose and Carmen and Bruno is going to get a lot more out of this than we will, because of the fact that white don't have to go through the day-to-day small things that you never think about. Like if I go into the mall as a black man, I'm going to be looked at.
Right. Or follow.
Really?
Not really.
What if we're at a gathering, all of us are having dinner together, and there are pretty much equal blacks and whites, and then the whites leave and y'all start jiving? Jiving?
See, that's white. That's very white.
Jiving?
No, get down, mama. That's pass the grits and chicken. That's jive.
And you all start jiving?
Oh. Why don't you hear why we don't like you? Can't you hear it in this show?
I didn't like her.
And every single thing that this guy says, it's like white people always trying to blow us off as nutty cuckoos who just be y'all just imagining shit.
You's crazy.
I am not imagining things when somebody comes up to me and asks me, can they help me in a big and tall place? Meaning, bitch, I'm 36. I've been dressing myself. I know what size drawers I wear. I know what kind of clothes I like. I'm in the whatever store. I know what I like, and I know how to shop. What are you helping me with?
I'm asked, can I help you everywhere I go?
Yeah, but because it's really, can I help you? And the other one is, can I help you, you suspicious motherfucker with a big coat?
Can I help you not steal stuff?
Hey, big pants, can I help you not stick an entire telescope in those jeans and I not know about it, you crackhead son of a bitch?
It's not our fault you wear everything baggy. What? You could hide a half a store in your clothes.
Do you think if their loss prevention do you think if their loss prevention department right there in that store with their cameras and everything else that they watched white person after white person come in and steal shit, do you think they'd still just follow black people, or do you think they'd be following white people?
They'd follow black people still.
Really?
And I truly believe that.
If everybody came in, stole, was white.
There is not one stereotype that white people do that make everybody look at white people a certain way. I don't know why you get a pass like that. I don't know why we don't.
Baseball, Little League, baseball, or soccer coach is always looked at as a ped.
What? Well, I can't argue.
I think so.
I can't.
Priest. Well, white priest always looked at as a ped.
Well, they are. That's not stereotypes.
There's probably a poor priest out there going, I just want to serve God.
I just want to serve God.
And all of a sudden I come in and everyone's looking at me saying, can I help you?
So you're doing the same thing. I mean, most priests that join the priesthood aren't touching kids. It's a very, very, very
but that is
tiny
a stereotype that has
stuck. If you
stuck.
talk to Colin Quinn, he has the theory behind. I can't repeat what Colin, but he has the theory of why they.
No one can. It's some mumble language. No one understands.
It's something about. Colin. I forgot if I'm paraphrasing, but it's like Irish people that Catholic thing is very weird. Mm-hmm. So priests are the gay little boys in the neighborhood that weren't tough and didn't play sports, and they put them into the priesthood because that's what they are. They're not gay. They're priests.
They're priests. They're celibate because they serve God.
Well, we're going to have to stop for now because we've got too much going on. But this black and white show on FX is very interesting.
I got it DVR'd. I'll watch it so I'll be more informed about it.
All right.
Well, I'm not going to watch that fucking show. I refuse.
We'll play more clips maybe on Monday. We got Greg Giraldo here. He's stopping by to say hi. Also, we got to talk about the freaking video game. We went on an hour tangent.
How did we turn left?
I have no idea, but there's a video game they're up in arms about, the
We
latest
never
stupid
did this.
video
We
game.
never got to that.
No.
When did we leave and get out there?
completely forgot about it.
My big mouth
no idea.
going, what? Why is cheese so expensive?
Yeah. And then you got to talk about for 40 minutes. Jesus. How about you edit yourself sometimes?
I really am an ass. It's like, what video game? Man, do you hear Swiss cheese is causing cancer?
Patrice has been here. Patrice has been here 3 days. I think we talked about 2 subjects. I got 20 we could talk about here.
I really have low attention deficit.
Oh my God.
I'm just as guilty though. I'll be going off on you. Yeah, what about that cheese?
Can I guess that video game? Go ahead, Patrice. What is with ham? Ham is salty. And you know my blood pressure, I can't deal with this salty ham.
Well, Patrice, let me tell you, the salt is a preservative. Like, I fall right into the fucking the track with them.
Yeah.
Focus, Patrice. Did you know there's a motherfucker going, I gotta go to work. Get to the video game, you fat fucker. Man, but ham is important, too. Don't we all like ham?
We were this close. I was going for the button to push it, and, and you asked what the game is, and at that point I should have hit that, but I made a dumb joke about the Asian with the text messaging.
Yep.
Saying that's the game. You know, try to find the 13-year-old Chinese girl that's text messaging.
And wait.
And then
Opie took it there.
Yes. But
you
then,
took it to the 13-year-old girl.
But then somehow, how did it get to black and white?
It always
Did we
does. Doesn't it always just get down to that?
And you know some guy is calling. Will you shut your fat fucking mouth, motherfucker?
All right, listen.
What's cheese?
Greg Giraldo's going to join the program next, and we got an American Mess. Still doing the open call for American Messes.
Is he here?
Every Friday we do an open call. They left?
Yeah, they left.
Because we never got to them?
Yeah, it's a long story.
Oh, no. You guys decided to say no to that?
We didn't say no.
Who the fuck
Who
said
did?
no to this?
Lawyers.
How to be lawyers.
Lawyers.
Why would they say no to something like that? That seems to be something that seems to be something that people do. Like as a what did he want to put up his?
Ben, why don't you explain what the guy wanted to do? We haven't even announced this on the air.
I can't sit here and not squirm.
This was going to
and
be
think
our
about
showstopper today.
They do that in the hospitals. It's like a catheter.
Steve's better explaining.
All right, Steve, tell us what the guy was going to do for American Mess today.
He brought in a variety of sharp objects like a screwdriver, a pen, a pencil. I think I saw a digital thermometer.
Oh, God, I can't. I'm in pain.
He was going to put him up the head of his dick. And that got nixed.
By who?
The lawyers.
Well,
shit, you should say thank you. Probably saved your jobs again.
That was going to be our showstopper.
Yeah, that was the showstopper, all right.
We like doing showstoppers.
We had a showstopper. It stopped the show for 2.5 years.
And some guy rips whatever that's called. I don't even know. He's going to shove pencils in. I don't even know the scientific name for the dick shaft.
It is the piss hole.
The urethra? The urethra, exactly.
Urethra.
Yeah,
and then there's a name for everything.
So we're not going to have a showstopper.
As he stabs his sperm sack. His sperm just keeps coming.
Bleeds out on the floor there.
By the way, the people that stopped our show last time now like us. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I had. All right, a couple things. A week from today, we broadcast live from the Hard Rock Cafe for St. Patty's Day.
That's right.
Different time for the show, though. We're doing 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. East Coast time.
Yeah, we did it last year during our regular show time, and boy, when people start drinking at like 7 in the morning, it got real ugly. So this time it's prime drinking time.
And my brother's got a shirt. Of course he's got a shirt.
Shirt for every occasion.
Every occasion, and if you're not going to the Hard Rock Cafe, you can get the shirts by going to myradiostore.com. Mm-hmm. Myradiostore.com for Brother Elmo's St. Patty's Day T-shirts.
Right.
Gotta say hi to Greg Giraldo in studio. What's up, Greg?
What's up, fellas?
Greg's back in.
It's like it's a little mellower today than last time I was here.
It was insane asylum last time.
Yeah, because we had Twitchels jumping around and stuff.
Oh, that's
right.
That's
what's so weird about you guys. You guys come and go, and we forget what was going on the last time you were here. Like, oh yeah, we were doing that.
Remember that, the human sacrifice?
You were a part of that show. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was, who was it? Twitchels with
Big A?
high-pitched. The guy reading the news.
Yeah, the big guy, the stutter.
And there was one of the stories was about a guy who who had it was a plane crash or something.
Right.
So it was literally breaking news. You're like, somebody's hearing about their dead relative from this twitchy freak.
He'll be at the live broadcast.
Oh yeah, all the stars will be there.
We're just
all the celebrities of the show.
All right.
What a mess.
Yeah, they're killing us on instant feedback and stuff, so we got to get to the game. You play video games, Greg?
No, I don't. Sorry.
No, you really don't?
No, not really. I'm gonna start though now that I have kids.
What do you do with your time? I can't imagine.
You know,
that.
I wish I knew.
You
I
never
think I'm
got
the
into
most
video
boring
games.
person on the
What was the
planet.
last video game you played?
Probably Pong.
Pong.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. The not Pong, but like Space Invaders, like that era. You know, when I was
That
12,
era.
12
You just
years
gave
old.
up. They've
That
gotten
was it.
so much.
They don't
I know,
interest
they're
you
awesome.
or anything. Yeah.
You know what it is? I have so you're talking about ADD. I have that so much to begin with. It's like that's all I need is another habit to try to break all my bad habits. So to sit around doing nothing for 12 hours.
Just observing stuff for your act or something.
You know,
Is
I
that-
just try
I
to
mean-
get my material from life.
Greg
You know,
reads.
just looking around.
A
I
reader?
do read.
We got ourselves a reader.
God, I hate readers.
It's like you know what it is. It's like there's two different worlds in comedy. There's like the Patton Oswalds, and there's silly motherfuckers. And Greg is caught in a vortex between those two, where Greg reads, but if he's on this show, he can't go. Well, fellas, I get a special weekend edition of the Wall Street Times.
The Wall Street Times,
a new paper
the
coming out next week.
The New
Patrice.
York Journal
Right.
Times
Yeah.
Street.
I not only I don't just read.
He
Patrice.
gets
I
special
read.
papers from Tokyo. He reads. So he comes in here. He can't go, hey, man, I'm reading. But if, he's in San Francisco and, God, what are you doing tonight? Greg is one of those motherfuckers who does read the book to the movie. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Brokeback Mountain, the book. The
Oh,
book,
that
was
was
good.
book
No, but
is
that
so
was
much
just
better.
good.
Yeah.
Well, that's just 'cause you
there's
can
things that
slow
happen
down
in a
the-
tent that they didn't even get touch on.
Yeah, no, I liked it better. The book was there was just definitely a lot more. A lot
So
more.
you can hear
shaft
it.
action.
Greg reads. He's a fucking reader. That's
You
nothing
read-
wrong with that.
You know, when they describe how viscous his spit was when he spit it in his hand and rubbed it on his cock and stuff in the guy's ass. That's what the book gives you that the movie really didn't.
It does. Plus, seeing that viscous is spelled O-U-S. I never would have thought. That's the things you pick up with the books.
Greg said he motivates well just through any. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
here, give him that New York Times then, man, because that
he
thing
read
just
that
sits.
already today.
That thing just sits there.
That New York Times never leaves this fucking spot.
Look how worn out the New York Post is, and look at the New York Times. It's like still pressed nicely.
You know what the Times used to be used for in here? Before we got the shades, whenever we'd have nudity here in the studio, we couldn't have the office area exposed to it. Just in case of sexual harassment or something. So we would use the Times and tape it up on the window. The same way like a monkey would use it to shit on. We just tape it up so naked girl can get naked.
I know what's weird about that whole
we don't
story. We work with all guys.
Yeah.
All guys, but someone has a problem with
Someone had a problem.
females getting nude.
It is offensive.
No.
I mean, in this day and age.
All right, let's get to the video game. So they're having a problem with another video
Little problem,
game
and usually these are shooter games that people have a problem with. If the theme of it is, just go out there and kick some ass, kill some cops, steal shit, beat hookers over the head with crowbars, and steal the cars like Grand Theft Auto or something. People get a little upset, and it makes the news. This one, I think they're running out of violent video games to get upset about because this is a little stupid.
Here's the story.
A new video game getting a whole lot of attention, but it's not because of sex or violence. It's because of graffiti. It's called Contents Under Pressure. The game calls for the player to graffiti a city that looks a lot like New York. While the game's creator says there's not a gun in sight, adversaries think it encourages kids to act up.
We'd have to be naive to think that children are going to be satisfied with marring something on a game. It just excites them, and the excitement is going to wear off till they do it for real.
Where's your proof?
Handle
Does that
a
happen?
shotgun to focus a sniper's range, and boom, headshot. Those are games that end up getting T ratings and sell all across American mainstream retail. And you don't hear any politicians up in arms about that.
The designer points out that the game has an M rating for kids 17 and up.
So it's already got.
So it's already got a rating, and that guy was so sure that the kids, they'll just get all excited, like they're all worked up about spray painting on a video game. First of all, that game sounds like it fucking stinks.
Yeah,
what kind of
That's the
game?
Mark Echo game. You have Echo Clothing.
Sorry.
The clothing designer, that's his game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Well, it sounds horrid. What the fuck are you going to graffiti in a video game?
I agree with the fucking shit. I'm going to tell you, years ago...
Wait, you agree with what they're saying about the video games?
I went to therapy. I used to run around and just eat dots off the floor while ghosts chased me until I ate one blue one, and then I chased those
and
motherfuckers.
You chased them.
And that shit fucked me up for years.
Well, that's how it starts.
Exactly.
I'm like, what?
Patrice you were a big. Remember you went through that killing hookers phase?
Yep. You pay them, and then you beat them over the head and steal their money.
Yeah.
First of all, it sounds like a shitty game. Secondly, why do people believe that whatever you do in a game, you are destined to then just go out and now do it in real life because you're not satisfied? Any game I've played, and I've played a lot of different types of games. Shooters where you're killing people. Shooters where you're killing monsters. Society games where you have to build a city and make it work and function it. Like, I don't decide that, hey, look, I did a great job of building a city and making the trains run on time. I'm running for mayor.
Right.
I'm running for mayor because I did it here in Sim City.
How many times have you fought and actually 10-punch comboed a motherfucker?
Yeah, there you go.
Many a time.
Bring on I was going to say Tyson, but that dates me. I could probably beat him now. The guy, I quit. I don't want to fight no more. Yeah. But it's like, why do people feel that just because you enjoy doing something in a game, you're going to do it in real life? You enjoy watching something in a movie. That's a problem.
They've been trying for years to prove that point, too, and they just can't
do
it.
They cannot
They're
prove
doing
it.
Studies and all sorts of shit.
It's like that sort of cliche mindset that the world is degenerating and everything's automatically getting worse when crime statistics are down. There's less
crime
vandalism.
way
I was
down.
in the 70s, growing up in Queens, New York. In the 70s, this place was a urine-soaked shithole.
It was horrific.
There was no video games.
Do you remember any drive? I remember growing up on Long Island, we would drive into New York City, and every mile, the closer you got to the city, the more abandoned, burnt-out cars you would see on the sides of the expressway, the parkways, like we're just a dumping ground for stolen vehicles.
Yeah.
That is gone now. You see a vehicle on the side of the road, you know it was some dumb drunk who got pulled over and had to leave his car there. The crime has gone down, but for some reason they want to say that video games and movies and the television shows are making kids more violent. And it's just not. Everything points to the opposite.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I play Xbox 360. I'm trying to get this Ghost Recon thing, but I was playing. Remember Call of Duty 2?
Yeah.
If after you play it for a while, when they become so complex, you really do believe that you strategically can survive in a war.
Yeah. You kind of get like
this thing that happened that I go during the game. My strategy as a leader, I go.
You're leading men.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I know that the computerized artificial intelligence, they're going to come here, but a lot of them come here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay in the corner, shoot that guy when he comes in. Then when they come, shoot them. And all the bodies just going to pile up.
Right.
And the way you do it, you believe that you could make it through.
Yeah.
You send this guy over here, and now they have these games where you can control your forces.
Your other guys, yeah.
And it's so real that you might actually
Patrice,
fucking, think
let me
you
tell
can
you something.
Live.
You think you're going to lay there as 50 Nazis come running in single file at your machine gun. They never work like that. I play a game called Age of Empires 3. It's a civilization-based game where you got to build up your city, your walls, get walls up, towers, gun emplacements.
What do they call those
because after a while, the shit's going to hit the fan.
What do they call those games?
RPG game.
RPG
role play.
Okay.
Or I'm not even sure if that's it.
Role play game, right?
It's kind of like you're building up your societies, build an army.
That's fun.
But now you got to have people also that have to farm and do things so you can get resources to build more armies and equipment. Dude, this takes. But you get so no. These games sell like crazy, and you get so into it. The balance that you have to do. You could be a guy who just decides
your society could die if somebody don't grow corn.
Bingo. But you can't.
Hungry.
There are guys that could just sit there and go, I'm just going to farm. This is going to be. I'm going to farm. I'm going to mine for gold. I'm going to mine for iron. I'm going to gather up animals and do that and be a peaceful guy. And you know what's going to happen? About half hour into the game, a charge of army comes and wipes you the fuck out.
This represents like how much time? Okay,
Dude,
so
it could take
you
hours.
so you say you're the Ming Dynasty or something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're a farmer. You're in charge of.
You got to get hundreds of people
now,
are in this
30 minutes
game.
into the game represents what, 100 years?
It could, yeah, it could, or you could slow it down. It depends on how fast you upgrade.
If you
you
don't
have to get to
prepare-
certain points where all of a sudden it'll go, you now qualify to upgrade to the next age. So now you're in like the Iron Age. You go from all your army is these guys with sticks.
Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a
Yeah,
second.
okay.
So let's say you're in 20 AD or some shit.
Okay.
Okay. So say you're
Bunch of
living.
sticks.
Say you're living pretty peaceful.
Right.
And say 30 years goes by, no wars. Do you have to assign fucking so that you have children to grow up that become soldiers to defend your fucking territory?
You go to your home base type area and start making people. You make people. And they're assigned as workers. Yeah, they're assigned as workers. Then you have to build things like barracks and archeries for different military
but babies
guys.
don't grow.
No, babies don't grow.
All right.
And then after a while, you got to balance out your economy with your military because you're going to get attacked. Now, what I was getting to is the point is you're playing against the computer. You can figure it out. And I've done that. I've gotten like up there quite a few levels playing against the computer. There are ships. You have a navy that could come in. You build docks around there and guard them with your ships. It's amazing. I've built armies that are stunning, that have wiped out the computer's enemy that comes after me. Then I decide I'm going online, motherfucker. I'm playing other guys. So I go online. I set up, and I'm pumping as fast as I can. Now the adrenaline's going. I got to get this guy farming. I need more wood or I can't build a fucking catapult. I got this guy. This guy's got to farm for corn because I got to feed enough of these soldiers to make them and more guns. So, and I'm building. I get an army up that I think is going to kick some ass.
But explain, this takes days.
This
isn't a couple-hour game.
No, this game this scenario will take about 5, 6, 7 hours. Where you're playing straight. There's no pausing.
So is it one of those games where, okay, you think you're ready and you push.
Right.
You push ready, and then it just does something, and then it'll tell you if you won or lost.
You got to kind of micromanage. Yeah, you got to fight. You got to kind of micromanage. So what you do
get to fight the other army.
Yeah. What I like to do at first is set up some defenses. I'm very defensive at the beginning while I'm trying to get enough gold.
Which
and
represents your Long Island home?
Right. That's my Long Island home. So I'll build the army up, and before I got enough guys, because on the computer, when I'm playing against the computer, I get an army together and send them out in like this mass and just kick ass. Before I got enough army guys, I see elephants coming toward my big city. Elephants coming, these guys with these bazooka-type things, cannons, demolishing my buildings.
This is the guy online.
Yeah, this is another guy in Cleveland somewhere that just knows how to do everything
perfectly.
Who implored kangaroos to fucking...
Right.
Dude, I got my ass handed to me. So I'm looking at... Here's how the game ends. It's an elimination game. So I have like one guy left running around the hillside with my former beautiful city in ruins, with one guy trying to build a house so I could start over again, and he's just chasing me with like the biggest military I've ever seen, and it was done.
What does the screen look like?
He wiped me out. The screen is an overhead view from, it could be from anywhere from ground level to about 100,
yeah, you can move
150
it around.
feet
You can
up.
zoom in.
You move around the play area. You could use different things like canyons and the sea and rivers as blocks and stuff. But the object is, to build a society that works and a military that works. And when you're playing against the computer, completely different animal than playing against another human. They will kick your ass. No, I don't care how good you are. Get your ass handed to you. But it's a great game. 7 hours, by the way.
What did you lack to get fucked up? What did you say?
I don't know. That's just it. I don't know.
Where were your elephants, nigga?
Exactly. These guys have it down like math.
These niggas raise elephants.
They have it like math in their head. They know what to do, when to do it exactly to build their society.
Where was the elephant option?
The elephant option comes up like 5 levels in. You go, now you advance to the Iron Age. Now you advance to the, Middle Ages. So I got 3 guys with punji stakes poking at a metal wall. I couldn't upgrade. I didn't have enough corn.
Well, how the fuck?
He got 20 farms running. I don't
you were at the level where you just
I had a windmill.
You just discovered fire.
I had a windmill. He's got a nuclear reactor.
This nigga just built a wheel.
Right.
And why would you fight him?
I didn't fight him. I was trying to build an army and get my level. He already had his. He came and kicked my ass. I'd have been happy sitting there. Leave me alone.
You didn't get up to elephants, nigga.
I didn't get up fast enough.
How about
Is
Narnia?
there a way?
What level is Narnia where you get a witch and a fucking talking cheetah?
Yeah, can you implement religion? And
There
things like
are
that?
churches that you build. Not so much in 3. In 2, it was great. You'd have priests that could go out and convert their troops. So if you saw a bunch of their troops fucking with some shit, you'd send your priest over and you'd hear, and all of a sudden, bring, and his troops are now yours. They turn around and start kicking ass on the guys that they were just fighting with.
Yeah.
So religion played a part in it. It is a great game, and I've spent upwards of 7 hours.
A fucking life.
No.
Is that possible to get a life?
Why would
This is what's going on out there.
There are
and it's getting more and more complicated.
There are games that are so immersive and complicated. You know, a lot of people play Xbox and stuff, and that's fine, and PlayStation, but I can't play a game with a controller. In that, I need games where I need a template that lays over my keyboard. I need something with pedals and throttle handles and fucking steering wheels and multi-monitors up on the wall.
You gotta see his gaming system. He's the
my
real
desk
deal,
is
man.
ridiculous.
He's got like huge fans to try to keep everything
The
cool.
fans make so much noise you can't hear the TV. So the graphics cards are working like pumping out water-cooled motherfuckers that are just like I'm playing full screen on widescreen monitors.
You know what? That's fucking great though, because you actually look at you.
They're having more and more articles about this too. That people are now living their lives online instead in the real world. It's more exciting.
It's a creepy thing. I'm exploring this new internet world. I mean, I was literate. I was computer literate, but I think it's a creepy thing. I don't like it. I don't like these faceless weirdos out there. Like if you go Neo is God, and if I didn't meet him, I wouldn't know he was just this hunchback little mess that comes in here, and he's Superman on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like Neo is God, and you'll see the.
You got to
thing.
explain to Geraldo. He's one of our faithful listeners, but he's scary online. But
Pal Talk.
Yeah.
The Pal Talk. It's the Pal Talk thing, and you got cameras and everything. And on computer, man, it's like. Here, if in real life,
right.
Neo's like he's like my pet retard. I'll be like, this is my pet Neo here.
Yeah.
Shh, down Neo. So, and on the computer, it'll be like he has this control thing. He has he can control.
He's an admin.
When he can talk, he knows how to control just him talking, and you can't get in.
He's an admin in one of the fan rooms, which means he can control who talks, who doesn't talk. He could throw people out of the room at
Superman.
At his whim.
Isn't that a more evolved? Maybe that's the future. That's the whole point.
We don't want that shit to be
being
the future.
a bigger, strong guy is a primitive way of existing.
No. That's not my fucking point, which is being just because there's bigger and stronger dudes walking around. I'm talking about just a person, just that you feel energy and you can go back and forth, as opposed to I'm typing, hey, what's going on, and somebody types LO fucking L, fuck your LOL in the ass, and your fucking
LOL?
smiley faces and your hey man, like the first time I ever in my life about 7 years ago got on a computer and stopped me from getting on a computer is I changed my fonts to red, all caps, and I go, hey everybody,
that's a no-no.
And some cunt goes, do you have to yell?
Yeah.
You fucking bitch, I'm yelling now. That was my way of going, hi everybody, I'm new to this, and now
you have to yell.
Hey, there go Neo.
There's a picture of Neo.
That's the boss.
There he is.
Does that have anything to do with me being just a big primitive guy?
Master Blaster, run, Barter
Not
Town.
necessarily bigger and stronger, but yeah.
Even though he's
if
built
he's
like
got
a
the
caveman used to
capacities,
be built like. That's how cavemen used to be built.
in an evolved state, we're not going to have outward presences anymore. No physical
Why would
bodies.
you say that, Greg?
Because he reads the
that's
New York
what's gonna
Times.
happen.
And that's New York Times, but Greg doesn't even accept that.
Yeah,
that's
I do.
what kills me. Greg, you don't.
What do you mean? I think in the future,
You're
unfortunately,
reluctantly
that
with this.
guy is going to rule our society.
I hope
Who
not.
run Barter Town? Who run Barter Town?
Master Blaster, run, Barter Town.
And do you think?
That's Neo.
Oh, the nigga that sits on Mad Max. But see,
That's who he is.
Motherfucker.
He's the midget from Thunderdome.
This is time. What's that shit? Time. The time machine. Motherfuckers down low and the people
Morlocks.
With the Morlocks and the white hair. That nigga ain't ruling shit.
It's fucking Master
he
Blaster.
Ain't ruling shit, but
he runs Bartertown at night.
He's not ruling shit except for his authentic fake John Cena belt and
embargo.
And boom, he hits the button. You bounce from the fucking room.
Get out of here. And I like Neo, but I'm saying I can't. That shit is creepy to me, and it fucking bugs me. And then they come to the shows and they don't know how to behave
like
in
real
society.
People. Yeah.
They don't know how to do it. That's what I'm saying. Greg knows he's not a part of this. He's not a part of this. He's a enigma. He's like a super studious guy, lawyer, the whole shit. But this whole world is creepy to him too because they're mutants that come out and you go calm down and they don't know what calm down is coming from a human warmth. All right, thank you for loving me, man, but just relax.
Yeah.
Because they're used to pushing smiley face. Yay!
But I love that you like the examples of these guys. Their ultra sophisticated technological powers are that they go LOL.
Yeah, that really didn't help your point. Let's go to Yak. Yak, what's up?
Yeah, I know the game Anthony's talking about, that civilization game, and he's leaving out the whole thing about the treaties. Like, you'd make friends with a country, and then eventually you'd go fuck with them, and then they say, wait, we have a treaty, and you'd be like, fuck you, and you have all your people around them.
You can make treaties with other countries. When you're playing multiplayer, also you can make treaties with people and then break the treaty. Like, it's like, hey, dude, me and you, we'll get an army together, we'll kick this guy's ass. And it's like, okay. And then after you kick his ass, you're the only two left. What, are you going to live in harmony for 1,000 years on your computer?
And that's what
come back tomorrow and go, hey, how's your corn? No, you're going to get your army and run into him and kick his ass.
Just like Survivor on TV.
Yeah.
Just like Survivor.
It's a matter of Long Island.
You never make fucking friends, I can tell. That's why you got your ass beat, because the guy made friends with elephant people.
No, I don't want to make friends.
Didn't.
You're right. The guy's right. I don't make any allies, nothing on the, like you'll see a message will come over. Would you like to make a treaty with France over here? And it's like, no. And then here comes a huge French army. Where did you go? I'm still fucking baking bread.
Anthony's the only one on there with a phone that goes, hello? Yeah, why are you calling me? I don't want to.
No,
don't call my house, man, please.
On a daily basis, aside from the radio show, on a daily basis, I interact with a hell of a lot more people in fake life,
online,
cyber life,
than in
real life.
Yeah. That's not good.
It's not good, but that's what I think. If you ask a lot of people, except Greg, they fall into that category where between message boards, when I post on a message board, there's at least 50 people right then and there that are going to read it.
It's not good, but it's happening.
And react to it.
Every kid in America is going right back to their room after school and having chats with their friends with the IM.
I go home, I see you guys. I go home, I see my chick. I see my close friends sometimes when they come over or something.
Stop with that lie.
Yeah,
that lie? I'm
that
talking very rare.
lie.
Very rare. I'm talking like Adam Ferraro will come over like once in a blue moon.
Get out of here.
I'll see him.
2 years.
Adam's a
Joe
creep,
Curry.
Adam's a strange motherfucker, too.
Adam is a creep, and he's my pal.
He's just Adam's like so super positive, it makes my stomach hurt.
I know.
You keep thinking he's kidding. You keep
Adam,
thinking he's got to be kidding.
Yeah, it's like he's so nice. You go, what's really going on, motherfucker?
He's
Where's the gimp?
always
I know
been that
something's
way.
in a trunk somewhere locked up. And now Neo's extreme. I'm just fucking with Neo because Neo kind of to function in life to feel what normalcy feels like, he would have to be on the computer. It gives him a sense of, because you can't. I mean, let's be fucking honest. But I'm talking about why a 55-year-old man
55
with a full head of hair, with beautiful doe eyes. Why am I being fucking kept from seeing your beautiful eyes? At least Opie he'll roll his. You should see when he leaves the thing with Master fucking Poe wrapped up like Yoda on a cell phone. I'm like, and I just did a show with him, and the way his aura is, because I'm good with reading shit, I give him a, hey, what's up, man? Like, I better not talk to him in the street. Because he has his fucking hood, and he's not even walking. He's floating like a Spike Lee movie. That's
how Anthony goes home every day. You're so right.
And it's like, I barely want to talk to Anthony, because you can feel...
I flip the hood up because I hate cold. Once it gets warm out, I don't wear the parka in the summer. It's going to be 68 degrees in New York City. When I walk down today to get to my truck, that hood will not be on.
He's only doing because he felt it. And I'm like, man, like last night. It's like you don't know how to because it is a radio world. But you know, I like you guys. You know what I mean? But you go, like I'll text message Opie. I actually wanted to call him and talk, but I'm like, I'll text message and I'll go, and I'll try to figure out at what text message does it stop. Because
right.
Opie's a kind of a control freak, so I said maybe I'll let Opie have the last text, and then it's like you come out and fucking Boba Fett is got your back and walking the streets, and he's on the phone not talking to anybody, just pushing buttons with his hood up, and I'm like, hey,
he's making corn, man.
No, do you know what I
corn with his phone?
Do you know what I do on that phone?
He can't wait to get home. He's got to get his corn made.
Do you know what I do on that phone?
What?
When I'm not making a phone call.
He's watching TV.
I have video on demand on my phone, so I'm watching TV as I'm walking to my truck.
Well, Greg, he's watching the news. That's good. Right?
I watch Fox News.
I feel like I'm in the corner at the closed down Italian restaurant on my phone. I see Anthony come by. I give him eye contact like I haven't been talking to the nigga for 4 hours. I give him I'm not going to bother you, dude. I recognize you.
I enjoyed our walk to the garage. We had a nice little conversation. Yeah. I enjoy talking to Patrice.
I go, hey, Ann, I don't want to overextend our boundaries, even though we were actually together.
Yeah, it was like Patrice goes, I go,
go,
Patrice, take it easy, man. He goes, well, my car is parked in the. He's like making an excuse. My car's parked in the same garage as yours. May I walk with you?
I don't want to make you feel like you have, because I know you're a recluse.
Patrice, you are so welcome to walk and talk with me.
Howard Hughes.
You nailed it, though.
Radio.
You nailed it. Sounds like we're all really close pals.
I realized
at 11 o'clock we all go our own ways as fast as possible.
The older I get, the less people I want to deal with. You're right.
I guess bowling's out then.
I've gone bowling.
You know, it's hard to talk a lot with Patrice around, so I figured I would keep quiet on the radio, and then you and me would go bowling later.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Patrice does tire us out, man. He's got a lot of energy.
I love when Patrice comes on.
Let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Nate.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, man.
Opie, I can see it. One day you're going to start the show telling us that Ant's in a mental hospital, screaming that he had to kill his video game chickens to keep the guy from Cleveland from learning his Army's location. Take it easy, guys.
You got to be careful.
Let's go to Knuckle Child in Jersey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Just wanted to ask Anthony if after all the years of EverQuest, he finds himself in his basement whittling arrows and working on his room craft.
Crafting arrows. No, I haven't played EverQuest or EverQuest 2 or any of those games in a while. Those take years off of your life. You spend years playing it.
And
literally.
And they never end.
And they never end. It goes on and on to get to the next level. And some parts of the game are combat. Other parts are crafting arrows to use in combat. So for hours, you're trying to get experience points crafting things. One time, I spent hours making iron ingots so I could make a belt buckle, and it just took hours.
Hold on, that's not right.
All
Why
right.
don't you go see? You know, Anthony, why don't you go see fucking The Hills Have Eyes with me?
That's like go to you
Let's
with
just
the
go
movies
to a movie
with
and watch
you.
The Hills Have Eyes.
I could probably get it from one of the guys. They burn it, and I watch it at home on my big screen. It's great.
Patrice, granted it's not normal, but this is going on. Explain the eBay thing with EverQuest. That's even creepier.
People make characters for EverQuest. Now, it takes years sometimes. Some people power game, but it takes years sometimes to build up your character. I've had the same character since 1998 on EverQuest,
and it's valuable.
It's still there. It's valuable.
Is he out there somewhere in the cyber world?
Yeah. Right now he's crouched down somewhere, just sitting,
just waiting to play again,
waiting for me to log on and give him life again.
What's his name? Andy Serkis.
I think his name is Vax, VHAXX.
That's 8 years of your fucking life.
This character is sitting there. I am so fine.
You
know what? But it's so. He started out as just this guy from the Northlands, the snowy Northlands, as nothing with no possessions. And now I have treasures beyond compare, Patrice, and power.
You know what?
Power.
You don't condone this.
I don't. But
talk.
I'm kind of playing devil's advocate here a little, which is what's so great about regular life anyway.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
No, I'm not kidding. really, if you think about it, I mean, what the fuck? You could create ingots.
It's your
you could
five
create,
right,
and you
ingots.
get to live. You get to live in existence. What is an ordinary person day to day? What is so? You got a good life, Patrice. You're a comic. You get a lot of ass. You know, in a regular life for an average everyday person.
Patrice, have you ever been on a raid with 150 people to slay a dragon?
And I wouldn't fucking want
well, my
you don't know what
friend.
you're missing, sir.
I don't want to be Shaka Zulu, motherfucker. I want to be able to eat a fucking bagel with salmon cream
All right,
cheese on it.
listen. Hold on, though. Explain further the eBay thing, because this is how
Yeah,
crazy
so,
this game
so
gets.
people
and
build
how
up
serious they take
their levels and build up their possessions to a point where they then can sell their account on eBay. And these things went for thousands of dollars at some point. Somebody paid like $5,000 for a character.
Or a certain weapon, too, right?
Yeah, certain weapons. They're like, I'll sell you these.
Weapons that take what?
The staff of elimination can be sold to you.
What's the oldest character? How old is this game?
Game probably, I think I was on it really at the beginning, so probably 98.
But listen how this exchange takes place. This is the weirdest part about it.
What they give, you got to pay.
So you go on
real
eBay
money
with your character or this weapon
Yeah.
that's really hard to do unless you want to, spend, I don't know, years on the game, whatever.
Yeah, years.
So you'll throw it on eBay. I got a certain weapon or certain character, and then somebody will say, "Well, I will pay you the $5,000 for that."
Yep.
And they wait for the money to go into an account, and then they meet in cyberspace, and the character's handed over or the weapon's handed over.
Then you give
whatever?
your login name and password, and the character
And there's
is then
no
yours.
way for you to download it and keep it and then sell that motherfucker. What's to keep you from selling 85 of these dudes?
Well, you would probably, I don't know, if you took the money and didn't give the password.
No, you get the password, but you just just transfer him over.
You know what?
to
I'm guessing
something.
that the guys that spent 12 years developing these characters have some sort of some sort of system built.
Just something so they don't get ripped off.
No, I'm
I
saying the guy that's selling it to you.
Yeah.
I sell you my
why not sell it to
9-year
everybody?
character. I go, here's my 9-year character, but I still have my 9-year
You put it
character.
in some kind of account. You put the money in an account until everybody's happy. Then the money's released.
No. I'm saying
Okay.
I sell you my character.
Right.
You give me the money.
Okay.
But what keeps me, the guy who's selling the character, from keeping my imaginary fucking thing on my computer?
The name or password, you change it then. The guy that bought it changes his password. Now the old guy has no access to
No, I'm
that
saying,
character anymore.
isn't there like something you can download?
No, it's on the game's servers. It's not on the actual character isn't on your server. It's on the game server. You got to log in on the game. You can't just have it at your house.
That's just
hand over some graphic cartoon to some
This is
guy.
where it gets crazy. Dave in Memphis. Dave.
Hey, boys. Yeah, I had to dump my fucking wife, man. She got so engulfed in these fucking RPG online things.
They were
RuneScape,
calling-
I think it was called.
They were calling games like EverQuest and stuff the Widowmaker because it would break up relationships like crazy. There were people that just wouldn't pay attention to wives and girlfriends, boyfriends.
Let's see what happened to Dave. So what happened, Dave? What was the game? And
It was called RuneScape, I think. RuneScape. Now, it just turned her into a fucking zombie, man. The house, never pick up. She never fucking cleans.
Just sits there.
She was so fucking living in this online virtual fucking world, man. I mean, it just drove me nuts.
People get married in this world. They have
Right,
weddings where they invite people, and they all gather, and there's like a clergyman type guy, and they buy rings, they fashion them and exchange them, and vows, and
Thou shalt not touch my pussy.
And
This second as I sit here and your dick is hard, you will not put your hands on the great princess Orokian from the planet Bufla. And you crazy
some
bitch.
people really get into it.
What if I
so many
smash your
people
head
into
with this
this.
fucking keyboard?
Yeah.
let's go to Jeremy in California. Jeremy.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey.
I was going to tell Patrice and everybody the whole allure of it all is you're escaping reality. You don't have to deal with the normal, everyday bullshit. You get on your computer and all your worries of your fat-ass wife or whatever goes away.
That's just, it's sad, dude. That's just fucking sad, man.
Well, I don't know about that. People
Escape
are really
from-
people are really
smoke this-
enjoying their
you smoke
time
this
on.
shit to escape from reality. Shit,
Yeah.
I am reality.
I am reality.
I am reality, motherfucker. Are you out? I'm not impressed with this shit. I'm not. It doesn't make. I don't sympathize with this whole escape from fucking.
It's not
I gotta
escape
live
from
reality, nigga.
It's
I
not
got
escaping.
diabetes. I gotta. There's no magical mountain I could go on and not have to fucking take pills, nigga.
It
Deal
ain't
with
no
life,
escaping
motherfucker.
reality game.
Deal with your shitty job.
Why can't you just enjoy it?
Really,
like,
the Widowmaker's enhancing your fucking life?
For some people, this
love-
enhances their life.
I love.
You're like you're a
being in the
30-year-old
game.
guy living in your parents' basement, working at a deli, but online you're a king of some fucking society,
some
man.
realm.
So what happens after logging out?
You log out, your character sits there where you had it until you log back on.
But
The game never ends.
What happens to you?
They get another
logging out.
They get another addiction. They get another video game they're into. My brother's roommate spends well over 16 hours a day on one of these online games. He has given up on doing anything social. He goes to work, and he goes right to his room, closes the door, and you don't see him until he has to go to work the next day.
You had to be real.
That's his entire life. It's not an exaggeration. I'll be over at my brother's. It's 90 degrees, summer day, gorgeous. Like, get the fuck outside, have fun, right? His shades are down. He's online with his headphones, just enjoying the hell out of himself. He doesn't give a shit about the real world anymore.
You had to be real to do this. You had to be real to do what you're doing.
Yep.
You had to be real to get into comedy. You made a conscious decision to stay real.
Yeah.
There's times you wish you could have take a Calgon bath and fucking leave it all behind and
Take
go
me away.
It's just like I don't have sympathy for people who commit suicide. It's like it's too easy to escape from fucking what reality, motherfucker?
It's not.
Handle your reality.
Ain't no
Handle your
escape
life.
from reality.
Any entertainment.
You can
escape
yeah.
that
But
sports,
it's
anything you do.
But
to
you
take,
don't. You're not an escape from reality comic, Greg.
No, I'm not.
You give people reality when you're on stage. You do. Do you or do you not?
But it's just having
what the fuck's
fun
going
for
on.
most people. It's not an escape. It's going. I enjoy the graphics. I like the gameplay is fun. At no time am I like, thank God I'm here in the castle. The reality out there. I don't want to deal with.
I find that hard. Look, man, it's hard to raise a real dog for 10 years, let alone to take the time to raise a cyber alien nigga and sell it for a couple of dollars.
I love how passionate he can get about, like, basically.
I know.
Should you spend 20 hours a day on one of these games? Probably not. But you're like fired up about it. You're gonna set them all straight.
Because I get on these Pal Talks and I'm a regular guy trying to be on Pal Talk, but I'm with Super Johnson is great. Bottom slash who takes pride in this shit. All I want to do is see a titty, nigga. That's all.
Yeah.
I want to see a titty I can't see in real life.
How good is that?
Escaping reality, are you?
No, nigga, I'm trying to find it. Because my conversation is, hi, bitch. Your lovey lumps 01 in Nevada? Listen, you ever make it to New York, bitch? I'm trying to get a bitch on a plane.
That is interactive. Wow.
I'm not trying to beep, 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 boop. Send, boop, 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 send, and
you want a reality? You're using that as a tool to make it real.
To make it real.
All right.
Touch me, baby.
I hear you.
How's that feel? Better than that keyboard, huh?
Let Greg.
But as far as all this virtual stuff, it's kind of the sex stuff that they have, which you think would be much more evolved, right? Actually, isn't. Right? They don't really have like great virtual sex and interplay at this point yet.
No, it's a lot of flashing of tits. It's a lot of solo action. A lot of guys jerking off on this goddamn thing. But you got to weed through the bad.
I mean, you would think that by now, given what they're doing with everything else, that you would have helmets and systems and things.
Wasn't it supposed to be like that? When they showed it back in, the early 90s, you put that virtual reality helmet on, laid back in the chair, and you're feeling titties and shit.
Yeah, you thought you'd be fucking
and you're running your hands down hips and fucking. And
what was Stallone's movie? What's that one? Him and, what's the name? Funny face. Sandra Bullock.
There was a virtual reality.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
And just fucking in the helmet.
Yeah, fucking in the helmet. Get out of here.
I saw this chick in Reno, dude, and I'm like, me and my girl looking at her, and we have to do the whole computerized comfort zone, the computerized foreplay. Like, hey, why don't you be wink, wink, whisper cam, and how about I invite you into hey, make a new friend room. And then it's like, hey, sweetie. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, this was great over the internet. This is beautiful. But listen, you going to be in New York?
Yeah.
Look, I got a website. Go to patriceo'neal.com. You know I ain't no thrasher, bitch. You know what I mean? Just tell people you coming to visit Patrice. and they gonna find me. I ain't gonna kill you, bitch.
He
I
is
wanna,
trying to get girls
nigga,
live.
Nigga, let's come on, see me.
Yeah.
Come on, see me.
How's
baby.
that working out for you?
Look, I'm a master at getting some titty. I'm a master at that shit. I've had bill collectors come and visit me, nigga, and I'm not bullshitting. Bitch come to try to collect money, and I'm like, oh, pudding pop. What is this all about? Is this fulfilling? You gonna try to take money from a black man? You know, come on, baby. You know what college is like. Come on, see me. Come see me. That's what I want. I don't want this magical play like this Lucci chick that runs your fan site.
Yeah, there she is.
It's like, come on, baby, come out. Look at this bitch. I don't want to talk to this bitch on the screen. She got big old juicy
She came
titties.
out. She was at FH Riley's walking around.
Yeah, but she hides.
Well,
she's just regular bitch on at FH Riley's, but on here she's Lucy 18.
All right, here we go. Mark in Georgia. He lives in the virtual world. Mark?
Yeah, I used to.
What happened?
You used to, huh?
Oh, yeah, we did Air War for about 4 years, man.
Air War?
You got to build your Air Wars, yeah. Air Warrior.
And you got to build, and it takes years to.
You got to build your own airplanes. You got to learn how to fly them. Then you got to learn how to fight to freaking stay alive.
Yeah, there's that whole time thing. Those are the addicting games, the ones that take a lot of time to get to anywhere valuable.
And it's like 12 hours a day. Next thing I know is like, damn, I hadn't eaten in the last 24 hours, you know.
You hear this? He stopped eating.
You know who got way deep into EverQuest and EverQuest 2? Keith the Cop. He was so deep for a while, he figured out how much time he wasted playing the game and what he would have been able to earn in overtime if he would have not played the game and worked. And it was just hundreds of thousands of dollars. That he wound up just wasting away.
And this guy stopped.
Let's hear what happened with Mark. So what happened, Mark? You did this for 4 years. It got to a point you forgot to eat.
I went and bought 2 new computers, every fastest upgrade, anything that could come out for video and sound was there. I built a whole room just for this computer system.
And it sounds like he got money to spare.
Yeah.
And then the ex-wife said, that was enough, bye.
She left you.
She left you.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
Shit.
Every bit of it was gone.
Did she take half your gaming system?
That's when I knew I was addicted to the shit. I turned it off.
And you haven't played since?
No, I couldn't. Man, look, it was worse than I don't even know what kind of addiction that was.
Mark, I got to tell you, the games now, they're so good.
Is your life better?
Come on, give it a try.
They made the crack stronger, bro. You got to check it out.
Is your life better now, dude? Is your life better?
Yes, it is, thank God.
Right,
I didn't know what I was missing until I got out of it.
Life.
I appreciate it.
Man, we're on to something. Thank you. I can't even think. What's your name? Dikiera?
Dicterium.
What?
Dicterium.
That's his magic screen saying. That's not his real name. His real name is Jeff. He's Dicterium, the evil lord of justice.
He's Jeff, and he works at Foot Locker.
Dicterium, fucking asshole.
Right. What's your story, bro?
Well, I met my wife on EverQuest about 3 years ago. We used to meet out by the lake, by a small town in one of the realms.
They met in the cyber world.
We'd start fishing, and then we'd, go on hunting parties together. And
wait, did you?
Yeah, you can fish.
But did you actually have a spot in the cyber world? I'll meet you by the lake.
Yeah. I'd get on after work. And
did she cyber stand you up? And did you have to cyber take her to dinner too? You psychopath.
There are lands in these games that aren't just random. I mean, and they're huge. These games are huge. The land in it would take you days to run across, and you get familiar with the spots and the areas and locations and cities. Like you'll go out on a hunting thing and be gone for weeks doing this, and then come back to your home city and be like, I remember this place. You know all the
exercise and shit.
You know all the places. You know where to go and where certain people hang out and stuff, and it becomes a society of all these people online that becomes very familiar.
So you met your wife on EverQuest. You're meeting at an imaginary lake in the cyber world, and then you have to meet in the real world eventually. How was that?
Well, I paid for her to get a bus ticket down. We've been seeing each other on EverQuest.
Just as romantic as meeting by the lake.
I'm sending a coach for you, my dear. A horse-drawn coach.
Your chariots will arrive anon.
Greyhound.
I just FedExed a Greyhound ticket.
But the ticket had a wax seal that when it broke, Jesus came and fished.
Here, this will give you safe passage.
Pixie dust.
Safe passage to my realm.
What was her name? Morlocks 114.
All right. So you met her. She took a bus to see you.
Right. Well, we decided to move in together. I mean, we didn't just see each other for the first time. When we met, she was already looking for a job down here. So I paid for her bus ticket, and she came down, and she stayed for a couple of weeks to look for a job. And then she went back.
What, did she get armor crafter? Was she looking for armor crafting work?
Oh, man. Oh, my God. This is just unbelievable, man.
Oh, no, this is happening more than you realize.
Yeah.
Are you guys happy?
Yeah, we're pretty happy. We play probably about 6 hours a night now. We both have our laptops together. We sit on the bed and we play, and we'll chat back and forth.
Wait, you're in bed with your laptops. Tell me you're meeting in the cyber world, even though she's right next to you.
She's right next to you.
Please tell me you're doing that.
We still hunt together, and we still hunt together.
I got to a point.
Swinging?
Does she start getting pissed off because you're looking at other women in the cyber world?
I saw you talking to a half-goat fish woman.
I saw you squirrel hunting.
You think the half-elves are cuter than me?
Why were you squirrel hunting? You don't like squirrel hunting.
Do I look fat in this chainmail?
Why'd you go off to the planet Plutox? It says here you went to Plutox. Well, baby, come on now. They got a free trip.
I used to set up. I had 3 accounts on 3 computers.
You know that shit's going on too.
I heard you got the princess from Mario Brothers pregnant.
You never went north of the lake before. What's over there?
Yeah, who told you about this spot?
Nothing.
What we're trying to say is no amount of technology can make these bitches bearable.
We never caught this many fish. Who told you about this fishing spot?
D Kira, whatever. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say that we got a raid foreman right now, so I'm gonna have to let you guys go.
A what foreman?
A raid?
He's got a
50
raid.
people we're going to go slay.
Oh, see. He only had enough time to...
He's got a raid for me. That sometimes takes hours to get a raid together.
That was probably too much.
Dude, let me tell you something. You're trying to coordinate 150 people in a raid. And these are all individuals all over the country, geeks from everywhere, in a room somewhere to go in and slay this, like, dragon usually, that has so much power and hit points that it can kill you. It's got something called, like, death touch, where all of a sudden 25 guys will be wiped out dead just in one wave of this thing's wing or something. So you get this raid together, and it would take 5 hours sometimes to coordinate 150 people to what you're going to do. The raid goes in, and it's a wipe in about 5 minutes. Everyone's completely wiped out and dead. And the rest of the night is trying to revive everybody.
Whatever happened to this short attention span thing that these games were supposed to do?
Well, some people have short attention spans, but people that do this cannot have. They are the ones that are the OCD people that are meticulous, that pound every day. Must go up another level. I'm level 15. Must reach 16 by tonight. Have to reach 17 by tomorrow. I'll be in a minute. I'm so close to level 18. I gotta
screw eating, screw sleeping,
and it's just
screw my job.
But you don't even understand. It's not screw eating, screw sleeping, screw your job. It's holy shit. I thought that was 5 minutes. It's been 12 hours that went by. You don't realize that much time went by.
You're lucky enough to max out at like level 60, and all of a sudden, now it's level 70.
Expansion pack comes out now. Level 75. You made it up to level 60. Oh, 75's tops now.
Let's go to JR in Atlanta.
They keep the crack coming.
JR.
What's up there, buddy?
JR. I guess we lost him.
No?
I guess Fortune Magazine was talking about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we take a break?
It's still very huge. I mean, a lot of people are doing this. It's amazing.
We could talk for the next hour on this. I mean, it's
some guy sold his character here. Look, he's looking for $900 for selling my time invested in account. That's how they have to sell him. You have to say my time invested because the account actually belongs to the company that runs the game, and it's illegal to do this. It's a level 70 bard, with over 120. These are extra points that you're able to get.
1,020?
Yeah, he has 12,000 hit points and 10,000 mana unbuffed. That's his potential to do magic, is measured in mana. He is Track V and Anguish flagged, which means he can get into certain cool areas. He has his Epic 2.0 weapon. Your epic weapons take months to get. And he just spells it out. All of his spells, even ancient level 70s, he's not the original owner, so cannot transfer him. I'm willing to show him to anyone interested in the game. This guy's selling it for $900 he wants for his time invested. And he'll get it.
You got to feel good about yourself when you lay out $1,000 and then just come in and slaughter everybody with someone else's dude.
Yeah. That's pretty much. No,
See, Greg's on to it.
You know what happens? They get chastised. They get yelled at in rooms. Fucking noob with your eBay character. Hey, we got a noob here with his eBay character.
Do you guys try to gang up on those type of guys?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
In player versus player.
Well, we can talk about this all
rooms.
day, but we'll move on.
We'll move on.
Greg
It's a lot of
Giraldo
fun.
in the studio. Were you promoting anything, Greg?
No.
All right.
No, just trying to
He's
stay
just doing
alive
the hang.
day to day.
Very funny comedian. Very funny.
Now ask one of these MySpace cyber fucking comics if they got anything to promote, and they don't. But bad comics are always ready to fucking promote.
Yeah, I got a bumper sticker. Well, I mean, I'm just really here. I got my new CD record release bumper sticker bag of marbles promotion gimmick coming up on Tuesday.
See the cynic. See that he
yeah.
fucking. This
That's why we
cocksucker-
like him.
This cocksucker will not join me. In this, he hates that shit too. He
Yeah.
But some of them are his fans, so you don't want to. You know, Greg's a nice guy, but he fucking knows these clowns. He's being forced to promote himself. I've been raped into coming into MySpace. Friend requests, Jimmy Hats, fucking
Jimmy Hats.
with
I
fucking
hear he's hysterical.
Rocky the Squirrel as his face, and I have to go. Yeah, sure, friend. I have 5,000. I want Rocky the fucking Squirrel at my show. Suck my balls.
It is the worst. It is the worst thing right now. It really is.
Yeah, we even got a MySpace.
You got
account.
MySpace?
I started doing it a couple weeks ago because you just have to.
Have to.
There's no way you can fight it anymore. And
No,
the
you
reality
have
is
to.
sometimes it's not a bad thing, you know. But what's fucked about it is that these guys who really are not good, and I don't mean just like the big famous guys with the huge MySpace accounts, but a lot of guys that you go on there and they have 13,000, 15,000,
Yeah.
and they blow, but they're selling out, they're doing, and it's almost becoming irrelevant whether you're good or not.
Up to 16,000 friends. I'm teetering on 16,000. A lot of people write me, and I had a fun exchange with a fan the other day. He wrote and said, "Hey, asshole, nice background on your webpage. Good idea. Light text on a gray background." Now, I'm pretty computer savvy. I do a little HTML programming, so I kind of got my MySpace looking nice. I got video on there and stuff, and nice background of one of my favorite video games, Half-Life. So I wrote him back. I go, "Hey, asshole, if you had a connection worth of shit or a computer that wasn't a piece of crap, or you waited 10 seconds longer for the background to load, you'd have noticed I have a beautiful Half-Life background that works great with my text. I expect an apology." And he writes back, he goes, "Oh, nice background." So I wrote him back and went, I didn't see a sorry there. and his answer to the whole thing was, "Jesus Christ, I thought you said you never wrote back to any of the fans." He's just aggravated now.
That guy was pretty easily smacked down, huh?
Yeah, just smacked him.
Had low self-esteem in Magic World.
Oh, smack a lot of these people. But you realize when you have so many people like that write you, that they ask a lot of the same questions.
Yeah.
So I have things in Notepad, cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. And people are like, "Dude, I so didn't expect you to just go on that long. Thanks for writing, man. That's so cool of you."
They do that with stand-up all the time. These guys, you get those guys like these open micers, like, "Hey, I've done stand-up once, and you're one of my favorite comedians. I thought maybe you could spend 6 hours writing me an 8-page document on how to become. What have you done for the last 14 years? Well, young fella in Cleveland."
Yeah, I have a cut and paste for just about every occasion. All I do is go, "Hey, Bob," cut, paste.
I just say thanks, no matter
No,
what.
see, I can't do that.
I love.
I don't want
everything
people
you
to
do.
think I'm not writing them back.
I love everything you do. I put, you know what? Thanks, nigger, so they know it's me.
There you go.
Thanks, nigger.
That's Patrice.
That's it, that's Patrice. Thanks, fuckface. And it just quick, just to let you know, it's really me. You.
So, a lot of people ask me about the. I have a video on my MySpace of me sitting at a webcam.
That is
and
really
then,
creepy.
And
by
then
the way.
I come in from behind me and look over my shoulder. It's another me coming in. And people want to know how I did it, the software I use. And for a while, I'm taking a half hour giving this guy Premiere After Effects 8.0 lesson on how to clone a person on computer software.
Nigga, did you notice that Peter Jackson was in my top 8?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
you
know.
notice that?
It's called CGI.
That was Andy
This
Serkis.
is how I did it. I filmed myself in front of a green screen.
Not a fake friend like you have.
Then
He's actually a friend of mine.
Sent the video off to Industrial Lights and Magic. They then, so I put the whole thing in a cut and paste, and I did that. And I have a lot of people go, dude, thanks for taking the time. And I wrote to one guy and said, don't feel so special. I cut and paste that to about 1,000 people. And I said, but you can feel better because what I'm writing you right now is not cut and paste. But I'm going to have to start cutting and pasting that when people assume that I'm writing
We
to
should
them.
take a break. Greg Giraldo in studio. We do have a MySpace account officially for the radio show, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
How many fans? Did you, you beating Dan Cook yet?
We officially just started up, I don't know, a couple thousand.
How
I
many
mean,
you
Anthony's got his own account that's what, is doing real well.
15, but Norton's got 17
Fuck
or
both
something
of you.
like that.
I already
We
got
cannot.
I already got 6. I started yesterday.
I've been trying to beat Norton.
Pussies.
Really?
Oh, fuck.
The first 6,000 come fast, Pally.
Oh, the next 11 is the hard one.
That's the hard one.
6,000?
Something like that.
Man,
Something
I think I have
5 or 4,
700.
Some stupid shit.
We
like
got 2,500.
And then it's
We
like,
just
I'll throw
started,
you a bone. Hey, Patrice, I'll put you in my top 8. I'll help you out.
All right, listen. When we get back, we're going to do news teases.
Nice.
I think you'll have fun with this, Greg Giraldo.
More fear.
We hate
fear-mongering.
We hate the news tease, and every once in a while we take a look at all the crazy news teases they have out there to make you watch their dumb news program. At this point, we have no comments. Don't even ask. No comments.
Cannot comment.
More info to come. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Greg Giraldo in studio today. Patrice O'Neill filling in for Jim Norton, doing a great job for us. Thank you, Patrice.
Thank you.
I don't want anything. I'm just giving you props.
I didn't say anything.
Don't be all suspicious. I'm just giving you a compliment.
I'm just saying thank you. I'm looking
And
at
I'll
this
give you a
fucking
compliment
box
when
and
we're
I'm just saying thanks.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I
thought
am
you were
so
giving me the
psyched.
look.
No, I'm just saying.
I'll compliment you when we're not on the air. And I think I'm going to do the show with you tomorrow night when you do your little relationship show.
That's very nice of you, man.
I ain't talking. I'll just hang and laugh at you.
Be the board op.
Oh, I'm going to board up and I'll jump in a little bit. How's that?
Hey, man, you the one that fucking gave me the opportunity, the benefactor. I have to fucking actually say, Opie's the one that said, hey, maybe you should do that.
Yeah, all right.
Fucking fair enough. But, I give you props.
And I think our friendship is starting to blossom a little
Probably
bit.
almost.
We're now text messaging each other.
You know what I think is
nice.
our relationship is at the level of when a bee fucks the plant and then shits whatever he shits in the air.
Yeah.
And then hits the plant. We're the shit in the air before the plant.
Wow.
We're pre-pollination.
Hey, that's a
good
that's a sort of relationship metaphors that'll be flying around tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're at the stage where the snake
Tell your bitch
poisons the.
that she's the shit that fuck.
We're this close, Patrice. We're this close to going to see a movie together.
Wow.
We just got to decide what movie we could see together.
Something
Can't
that-
get close to Patrice.
Because I don't see those
You'll
black
scare him.
movies.
You can't get close to Patrice. You start thinking you're friends, and then he turns on you because he can't take the warmth. You gotta.
I'm the
Is that
same
it?
way.
Gotta
man. That's why I think this
Oh,
might
you two
work.
will be
We
great.
have-
That's
we
why I
have-
couldn't be friends with Bob Kelly. He was dripping like desperation.
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, no, don't
I was
say
like,
that. Don't fucking say
Oh,
that.
God
What the
damn.
fuck is wrong with you, man?
You ever hear the Bob Kelly story? I'm hanging out with
No.
Norton and Bob Kelly at a Starbucks, and it was at the stage that Patrice and I are at, We're feeling each other out like, maybe we could be friends. And I actually looked at him at Starbucks. I go, dude, this is where it ends. I just, I can't be a friend.
Because he's fat?
And I meant it, too.
No,
I
like, because he
meant it.
wants friendship from
Yeah,
him.
He
Bobby
wants
needs
it
a hug.
so bad that it's like, ugh. And I actually
love
told him in a
Bobby.
Bobby's a
Starbucks
good guy.
near Jimmy's old joint. And he's like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like,
Yeah, we're
just
perfectly-
being honest.
both
Instead of
really-
us like walking around with this.
Both really distant. Like,
Yes, Anthony, I'm sorry.
The guy that was going to come in for the freak thing
Yeah.
today, for American Mess?
Yeah.
He was going to stick things
Yeah,
in
yeah.
his peenie hole?
Yeah.
He's available on Pal Talk.
Yes.
On cam.
Hey, he's doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
We have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be the showstopper. The dude that was going to come in and shove things in his pee hole. He's going to do it live in studio on a webcam, by the way, so the rest of the country could see.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, lawyers don't want us to do that. So now he's going to do the exact same thing, just from a different location.
From the comfort of his own home, I guess. I'm having a lot of problems keeping the camera going here.
All right, why don't we...
it's really shaky.
Why don't we do some fine adjusting and see if we can get the Pal Talk camera
Yeah.
all set and ready to go, and we'll do it before the show ends today, okay?
Well, there's...
But you might want to head to the Pal Talk rooms.
There's his cam.
All right.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Tell him we're not ready for him yet.
Not yet. We'll let you know.
Ben, what do you got? Ben's got a box.
There's a package for you and Anthony here.
Actually, I'm playing along. I know exactly
Hey,
what it is.
Of course you know what it is.
Oh,
Here,
a
it's your
t-shirt.
Ron and Fez T-shirt.
Oh, there we go.
Here you go, Patrice. They sent something for you.
Where?
Oh, that's the pack. Hey, they're cool guys.
This has nothing to do with Ron and Fez's fucking
Oh,
T-shirt.
and what is this?
Holy crap.
That
Come
smack,
on.
that
That's
smack
it.
had nothing to do with Ron.
Look at what we get.
Yeah, just two of them. Let's see. Let me just make sure. here,
Just when
Ben.
you were feeling good about yourself,
Hold on.
Patrice O'Neill, you get a reality check.
Let's just.
Here we go. And
4:45 in the morning. Okay.
enjoy. If these are not active, please call me. I can get it done. ELO.
Hey,
And it's
ELO.
from
Sorry,
Eric
man.
Logan.
I listened to Carrie Underwood yesterday. She was great. I bought her album. She's great.
Oh, my God. Would you look at this? This is the next phase.
This is what the satellite radio
in
is.
satellite radio.
Is now
Here it is.
down to.
Here it is. Completely.
It's smaller than my BlackBerry.
Here it is.
Smaller than my BlackBerry.
Completely portable,
See?
and this isn't one of those sham like fucking
Let me see
serious
this fucking
where
thing.
where you have to plug it in and download shit and then take it with you. Live
Let me
programming.
see this here.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Let me touch it.
I don't have a brother here with a gun that like
Let me
fucking-
touch it. This is fucking unbelievable. Did he not know there was a? Did he not? Did not Elo the racist not know that there was a black man in
Let
here
me
that
tell
would
you
love
something.
to listen to
There are
XM?
only 2 of these available right now. Even Jimmy
What?
Norton didn't get one
From XM.
from the
There's only
XM
two.
factory.
They made 2.
They made 2 just for us.
Really, just like the 2 new 2007 Fords. They didn't.
I am.
These
so
are not on
psyched.
the market yet. They're going to
Not
be on
even
the market in a couple
yet.
more
They're in
weeks.
the studio.
Take that back
That's
from Patrice. Take it back from him.
Wow, this is
This looks better than my phone.
No
this
shit.
is live satellite. You get as you're walking around. No friggin' download, and you can download MP3s, live XM and MP3s. Here we go.
There you go.
The future kids catch up with this doggy. Barf, barf, barf. With their backpack, with their Apollo astronaut wear that they gotta wear to get live programming portable. Oh, we don't have it yet because the technology isn't there, Robin. That's why we don't have the portable unit. No, the technology's out. It's just here, not over there.
Hello. Hello. Hey, this is Ben. Norton's going to be leaving for a couple of weeks. You want to come through?
Damn, you're playing that game?
Yeah,
Damn.
man. I'll come on through.
Well, that Bob Kelly's not a bad guy after all.
This is great.
Ow. I
What
would have
time
loved
is
to
it?
fucking have a goddamn
We
Wi-Fi.
gave you an XM, didn't we?
Yeah, I gotta wrap that around my neck and stick my head out the window for that shit to...
We'll, you know
All
what?
right, phase 1 you got.
We'll upgrade your XM. How's that sound? We'll upgrade you.
You'll
got
send me
to
the
upgrade.
software and shit?
We'll give
That
you
is
like,
hot, though. I like that shit.
You know what?
It's
I
like
got
a little phone.
I got a MiFi I don't need anymore.
Yeah, just throw
Yeah.
it on the ground, and I'll crawl around in mousetraps to get it.
No, it's
Look
fucked
how
up.
thin this thing is.
No, it's fucked up. I love my MiFi to this day, and this thing just blows the MiFi away.
Completely.
No offense to the people at the that got the
It
MiFi
looks like a
out
fucking.
there.
It looks like
But
a
this
phone.
thing is like, dude. I just for the Pal Talk camera, I held up my BlackBerry next to the new Helix. It's not even funny how much smaller it is than the BlackBerry.
But it's heavy. It looks like a goddamn a Trio or something. Looks like a computer.
Smaller than a
It's
trio.
smaller than a Trio, my friend.
Look
All
at
right.
that. Oh, man. That is
fucking
great.
nice. It is nice.
The live
Nice.
live stuff is amazing. They sent something from that other one, the serious one for the Pamela Anderson roast. They gave us like
Yeah.
a ton of subscriptions and everything.
Yeah.
But like when I read it, you got the downloading it, and who the hell's gonna put? It's still sitting in a box in my house.
Yeah, for some reason they are trying to push to everybody that that it's not available. You can't get like live satellite. And the XM's had it with the MiFi, and that was just phase 1. This right here, and where it's going to go from this. It's just amazing how small this is, and you walk around live broadcast of satellite radio.
How much
no
is it gonna
restrictions,
be?
no
How
bullshit.
much is it going to be, you think?
It'll be up there at first, but then the price.
$400, you think?
Hey, they give it to me for free. I have no idea what the prices are.
I was wondering, fellas, is it possible I can take some of these Tums home and
they're Jimmy's. So listen, the little guy's got a sour stomach all the time.
I want to thank Eric Logan for sending us the Helix.
Elo.
This is just like being paid what we're worth. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
it.
much.
This
Elo.
was this a little prize for us because we've been chirping, chirp.
This is just like being paid what we're worth.
Thank you for the distraction, Elo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be distracted for a day.
Thanks, Opie. I was actually feeling good for a second.
I know the corporate world. I know what they're up to. They know we're not completely happy right now, so make sure you send them up a Helix immediately. That'll distract them. Yeah, for a day, maybe a weekend.
You know what happens sometimes when you're hanging out. You got your chick. And another chick comes along, right? And wants to have sex with you. The chick that you're with is going to do a little something extra, right? To keep the other chick from getting too much of your attention.
Well, the problem also...
No comment on the rest. No comment.
Well, the problem, though, is that we got 2 chicks.
Yeah.
And we don't live in Utah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you balance the 2 chicks?
Well, 2 chicks are kind of hot on each other. Could be a threesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got to give each chick individual attention.
Each chick has to get equal attention.
And you got to make sure that chick doesn't get pissed off at the other chick because you're paying attention too much to the one chick.
And not only that, your friends
are you the chicks?
really like your friends really like the chick.
We said no comment. This is the best we can do today.
Are you the chicks?
Hold on, no.
No, we're the dude.
We're the guy with the 2 chicks. Now look,
we're the dude.
Our friends really like the chick we've been with.
Right.
And they don't want this new chick to fuck up how cool this other chick is.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Right.
Oh boy.
Right.
I don't like.
So we can really say right now.
Oh, this is a sneaky white meeting.
But what if
I'm
going to try to
sneaky white
this
meeting.
Is a sneaky
but what
white
if the
corporate
2 chicks
meeting?
were twins?
2 chicks are like twins. What? They can't. They're not twins though.
Yeah, I know that's the problem.
They like one chick likes one thing. One chick, I think one chick's a little kinkier, a little dirtier than the other one.
One chick likes to get down and dirty.
Right. The other chick is a little more.
And the other chick's kind of like a soccer mom.
Because she's been raised in an environment that she's had a lot of rules that she's had to, pay attention to. She has parents and stuff that watch over her that make sure she's being the way she should be. The other chick, though, is just a slut. No one's looking after her. She could just fuck anytime she wants.
You can pretty much do whatever you want with the one chick.
But the 2 chicks kind of get along.
Right. They are friends.
Because of us.
Uh-oh.
They're getting along.
Right.
Because there's a mutual interest. The guy.
You're the guy.
Yeah, of course you're the guy.
The one chick you're going to have to take out on a lot of dates.
Yeah.
A lot of dates. The other chick, you can just bang her and then drop her
off.
Now, one chick is really...
drop her off.
One chick's really an attention whore.
Right.
She wants to monopolize a lot of time.
Right.
But the other chick is a little more open.
There's some appeal to the other chick.
A lot of appeal to the other.
Both chicks know about each other.
Oh, yeah. Both chicks know about each other. They want to hook up and do a threesome.
So is the soccer mom willing to be a whore for the men that she likes?
The soccer mom would like to be a whore, but the soccer mom has so much psychological baggage from its upbringing that it can't just be a whore.
The soccer mom would love to be a whore if no one was looking.
But she's trying to compete. She's trying to compete with the whore?
Not compete with the whore. Know that the whore has her role.
Right.
And she wants to act with the whore. Why can't there just be a whore and the nice girl in the threesome? You know?
Like, so one lick your nipples and the other one is
just
sucking your balls.
Right, exactly.
And the one licking your nipples goes, wow, she's a real ball
And
sucker.
the best thing is, everyone wins in the relationship.
That's right. As long as you keep the chicks separate.
So what's
as long as the 2 chicks never
chicks
really
gotta
meet.
know
Which
that,
one is the problem?
Huh?
Which is the problem? The whore or the soccer mom is fucking up the system?
Well, there's issues with both of them.
And who sent you the Helix? the whore or the soccer mom?
We love the whore. We love our
whore.
You slut.
So we know who the fucking whore is.
Let's just put it this way: this helix is a sex toy for the whore.
But the nice girl really wants to get in bed with us.
Right.
But the nice girl,
she just doesn't want to get as sloppy.
She's laying
But you know what
down the rules. She will let you lick her asshole, but not fuck her in it.
There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of things that the nice girl's laying down that sometimes us and the whore are going like,
stop fucking up our shit.
We're having a good time in bed here. We want to invite you in for some fun, but if you keep with these rules, you're not coming into bed with us.
She'll suck your dick, but she won't spit on it. But she'll actually tell you that.
The whore lives alone, by the way.
Right.
And the soccer mom, there's a lot of other girls around.
Yeah, a lot of other girls around, and
a lot of other corporate bitches.
You shut up.
Look, we're trying here, okay?
Fucking phony. You really bug me with your innuendo.
Wait.
Fucking tell
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look, E-Rock's running in and writing a note. This can't be good.
Wait, you guys weren't really talking about two chicks?
Oh shit, E-Rock! What's the whore saying?
What's the whore saying?
Did the pimp call and say to shut the fuck up?
Yo, baby, you got to stop telling your business.
Well, this sucks. Ron in Vegas. Ron, what's up?
Hey, good. They're doing the ball bag bit right now, man. Have the pests fucking unleash on these bastards.
Do you have a radio and you're listening to it?
Can we get audio for Monday?
Yes.
Is that possible?
Unfortunately, I'm on my way to the courthouse as an attorney now to defend it.
Can we
Yeah, listen in.
Can we listen in a little bit?
Hopefully someone's taping this and can send the tape in for us.
Drop trial, man. Everybody, time to drop trial. All right, turn around the other way.
You can't hear this one.
Honey. We've given him a little thing of honey.
His signal
is that
sucks.
it? Can we get it?
We're trying to stream it. Greg, we did this crazy bit a couple weeks ago where we had guys come in, they got stung in the ball bag by real wasps, bees, yellow jackets. Never been done on the radio before. And, well, the rest of the radio has decided it was such a great bit, they need to do it immediately.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And it's really frustrating.
Don't unhitch.
Just keep it warm,
Yeah,
okay? Keep it in the stable.
Okay.
Keep the horse in the stable.
Yeah.
Why?
Time to drop trowel, man. Okay, go ahead and show everybody. Time to drop trowel.
You know, that's just going to drive me nuts. Hopefully someone get the audio and we'll play it on Monday.
You people are hysterical.
Why?
It's kind of amazing.
There's already a huge backlash.
Dude, because like in comedy, you guys really take your shit seriously. And believe it or not, there are radio guys out here that take their shit seriously. We're not going to play the Howard game where, he invented everything. But there's guys like Ant and I, and there's a bunch of others out there that do original, creative bits. And you're proud of it, and then you turn on a radio in Vegas, and these guys are just blatantly taking your bit, and they have no shame whatsoever, and no one in Vegas knows where they got it from. It is so frustrating.
Could you imagine the balls to just sit there and think, I'm just going to steal this?
Right. In the comedy world, you guys really, beat up the guys that do that.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. For the most part, you do.
No.
I've talked to other guys, and you guys are dead serious about other people taking your shit, and you let the other people know.
Fucking absolutely not.
Does it go on as much anymore? I don't even pay attention.
Yeah, it goes
to
on so much that no one even cares anymore. Like, it's like,
man,
why even? Like, it's the same thing what you're saying. It's like, you got no time to get mad at everybody who fucking, because people go, well, it's too easy to say, no, I invented it.
Right.
But you made a point yesterday that summed it up, which is, we didn't invent it, but we invented it recently.
Well,
like we did it. Like I know some shit I do.
Well, that was the mousetrap thing.
Said it.
Well, the mousetrap thing.
Point.
We did a mousetrap bit, and we made it kind of our own. I would imagine some radio guy did some kind of mousetrap bit, but we threw our own spin.
It was spawned in originality. It wasn't
right.
spawned in.
But the bee sting thing. I mean, find me the tape. Find me the tape of someone doing that before.
Jesus, people are pissed.
Why?
Because they really don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
And they're just like speculating and livid, and It's hysterical.
We should have some good info on Monday.
Yeah, don't worry about it, people.
All
please.
they want to know is who is this tight bitch who ain't giving up no good pussy.
Don't worry. People, don't worry so much.
We know who the slut is.
All right.
Love our whore.
Want to try some news teasers really fast?
Yeah, news teases. Everywhere in the country, the news is out of control. Fox News, CNN. They do their news teases. The locals are the worst. They try to scare the shit out of you with a little blurb during Seinfeld or something. Trying to watch a show, have a little fun, and they're telling you your car can kill you, and they don't tell you what kind of car, no info. Is the food that your child eating deadly? We'll tell you later. My kid's eating right now. I could be killing him. It's all fear to get you to tune in.
You like this stuff, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, I love these.
And especially when I get you at the end and the answer is no. Is the drinking water killing your kids? And then at the end they're like, no, actually it's not.
No, it's not. We just need you to.
Yeah. Nuclear cloud moving into our area. We'll let you know. No,
we just
it won't
needed you
be.
to watch longer because our ratings are down.
That is kind of amazing. They could tell you, if they did have information that something your kids could be eating could be killing them.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't tell you right away.
One thing I heard once was Indian Point nuclear power plant leak. Are you in danger? We'll let you know. And they did the news, and it turned out that it was a leak from a water cooling system on the generator itself. Had nothing to do with nuclear. It's like Bob left his hose spigot on our back.
Yeah.
Can it kill you? It was that, dangerous. There was no
somehow
nuclear...
we've started assuming that the news is supposed to be providing a service, but it's just entertainment like anything else.
Business, entertainment,
but
ratings, money.
They're not willing to tell us that yet. That's the problem, The best is when they involve the kids, too.
Yeah.
Always scary about the
kid playing
kids.
with a dangerous toy?
Yeah.
We'll tell you at 11.
Are your kids in danger?
Oh, well, thanks. It'll be so easy to make my kids not play with toys for the next 7 hours. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Dick, so you can sell some more shampoo. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, the latest news teasers. The first two are not that bad, then they get pretty ridiculous.
All right, we like that.
Plus, the billboards say everybody does it. But is it safe to bet? What you need to know about wagering on the Super Bowl and if you could get busted too.
And it's an ingredient that gives many ethnic foods their taste. What spice may help fight cancer?
It's a fucking quiz show. The news has turned into a quiz show. What is paprika?
What is cumin for 400?
Oh, damn it!
I hope it's curry, man. Hey, man, I hope it's curry.
I'll take coriander for 6.
They can't even leave our Super Bowl alone. Even people that have no desire to bet will bet on this stupid Super Bowl, and now they're trying to convince you that you might get caught.
Curry. Oh, shit. Damn it.
What liquid from a cow can kill you? Oh, shit.
Milk?
No, sorry, that's cow's milk.
Come on. What spice? Is it allspice?
Sorry, that's saffron. We were looking for saffron.
Damn it. Saffron. Isn't this the news?
Hey, by the way, does anyone know the answer to the spice? Because
it was indeed curry.
Oh,
there you go. Curry fights cancer.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. How much curry do you have to eat before it fights the actual cancer?
You shit it out.
There's
no
you
cancer
have to live in a
India.
silo of fucking curry.
You drink curry juice and you
get
just
the effects.
shit the cancer.
You shit the
Give
cancer.
some curry
All right.
juice. Shit it out.
Here's the next.
Dibber-dubber. Shit out the cancer.
Here's the next news tease.
Still ahead on Fox 5 News at 10, a massive online identity theft ring broken. Did they steal your credit card number? How they did it and what you can do to protect yourself.
What? There's too much info there.
That keeps everyone involved.
That one was complicated because it had questions and then it also had like little.
Did they get my number? Am I safe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they didn't.
Let's go to Rich in Vegas. Rich.
Yeah, buddy, what's happening?
Hey.
Listen, just wanted to let you know the virus worked, but the bees are dead. Complete failure. These jack-offs.
The bit completely failed, so they can't even rip off the bit the right way.
They can't do it.
Fucking assholes.
No, the virus worked.
I hope the pests get at those guys at KOMP in Vegas. Thanks, Rich.
You got it, pal.
Well, that's good
You
news.
got it.
But then, of course, they'll try again.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next news tease here.
colds and the flu. They can knock you out. But these products promise to beat the bugs.
It helps with my immune system. This is a wonderful, wonderful product.
What makes them so effective and who shouldn't take them?
Great.
Oh,
great.
See, here's something really good, really good, really good. Some people shouldn't take it.
Great.
They even have to scare you with the good news.
Great.
It's not smoking or drinking or even illegal drugs. We'll tell you what teens are doing at an alarming high rate and what parents should look out for.
All right. I'm going to eliminate some things. In the time he told you what it isn't, couldn't he told you what it is?
Yeah.
He told you 3 things that it isn't. What is it?
So you know your kids aren't drinking or smoking.
Because if a parent heard that, he would think, something your teens are doing could hurt them. Oh, it's probably smoking or drinking or something like that. No, it's not those things. Don't think you could guess us, people.
Not that regular shit you
Yeah.
all know about.
Jerking off.
Yeah. It's was it the choking game?
Probably the choking game.
Honestly, this one this was
It's
pulled before I was pulling answers as well. I know.
It's got to be the choking game.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's all the rage with the kids.
I just don't remember.
I
the story.
love
All
the
the
choking.
teenagers
What,
are out there.
asphyxiation and jerking off?
Yeah, they're like choking each other out.
And then
It's
they
kind of
pass
fun. It gives
out,
you a buzz.
Gets a quick buzz, and then
Yeah.
you're supposed to wake up. But every once in a while, you don't.
Sometimes you die.
Whatever.
It's called thinning the herd. Oh, well. Not all the baby turtles make it to the ocean.
And you know niggas ain't doing that shit. Yo, Troy, nigga, choke me, son. yo, motherfucker, just choke my shit till I pass out, nigga.
Well, you guys want to hear about hazardous furniture?
Let's go.
What?
Here we go.
A Long Island family comes home to a horrible discovery.
We will open the door and fumes, just like, oh my God, like knocked us back.
What happened to their house that turned their furniture into hazardous material?
It turned their furniture. It's a hazardous material.
Like it was just furniture. And something happened.
It became hazardous material.
Hazardous material.
How does that happen?
I have the answer for this one, so.
Oh, you do?
When you guys are ready.
All right, let me think.
Thermonuclear fusion.
Yeah, what could possibly turn your furniture into hazardous?
I'm going to guess some
It
kind
can't
of
be
swamp
simple.
monster.
It can't be so simple as to
Walking
involve
through the back
fire.
door.
No fire.
No
was involved.
fire.
Oh, you know, it could have been. It could have been Jesus.
Jesus.
It was an asbestos lamp.
Turn their furniture into hazardous material. I can't even. Okay, all right. Was the furniture cleaned?
No.
Fuck.
Is it mold?
No, it is not mold.
It's not mold.
Is it? This is fun.
What is it?
good.
What could possibly turn your furniture into some kind of hazardous
A
material?
pet peeing on it?
Nope.
That's really bad.
Sun.
Nope.
No.
Oh, but you paused.
That was good. That was
No.
good.
No. Nothing to do with that. No.
Some type of. Did it involve someone else coming into the house?
Almost, sort of, kind of, in a weird way.
In a weird way. Something?
Yes.
An animal?
No.
All right. Radon gas.
No.
What the hell?
I know, it's a tough
Something,
one.
someone.
It wasn't cigarette smoke or anything like that.
No.
Nothing
Was it
fiery.
someone cleaning the furniture?
No cleaning.
No cleaning
No
involved.
cleaning involved.
This is just boggling my mind.
Yeah, they're getting
It's
tricky.
ridiculous. When you hear the answer, it's like the stupidest thing.
Hazardous.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Danny, what is
Basically, this home had a oil valve that just didn't go anywhere. And when they called for their oil delivery, the guy went to the wrong valve and just pumped gallons upon gallons of pure, heating oil into their basement.
Into their
and it was
basement.
basically because it was just a pipe. They showed you, on the screen. It was a pipe that just went nowhere. It just went
That's
into
once
the
in a
basement
life-
and then stopped.
That's a once in a lifetime thing.
It's an epidemic. It's like a herd of the nation.
Who is that
This could
actually
happen
happening
to you?
And what's the stupid oil guy just pumping? Boy, this is a big tank. I think this guy's got a 50 billion gallon oil tank.
They did the news tease just so motherfuckers who live in 3-4 walk-ups can still listen about what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. And how did that involve furniture?
Because it was like a finished basement. So all this.
Oh, okay.
So all the furniture.
All right.
And also,
stank
that's
too bad.
gotta, like, it didn't. The problem's not that it turned their furniture into hazardous material. It's
And
buried.
what
submerged
their
in heating oil.
furniture, it's the oil on the floor. It's the hazard.
No
It's
magic.
not the fact that.
Ugh.
Oh my God, those
Don't
idiots.
pour skunk juice on the couch.
And that was New York too, right?
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
from,
it was
from
definitely
Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else happening in the world we need to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get to the next news tease here.
Jesus.
You heat, you stir. Could this
leave something sinister behind in your body.
There's a lot of things that you buy that you don't really suspect that have these things in it.
Environmentalists say there's a hidden danger in pots, pans, and even clothes you use every day.
Once it's in our blood, it never breaks down.
Are they right? Stirring up trouble. Tuesday on the 10 o'clock news.
Stirring up trouble.
Stirring up trouble.
Pork shampoo.
Is it potluck what you're putting inside your body?
Yeah, that's
stirring up trouble.
Yeah, that's so much more dangerous than the greasy mess you're making in that pot.
Is cooking turning the danger up to high? They always gotta tie it in with some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be broiling mad when you hear this cooking story. All right, we get it, idiot. Oh,
the worst thing is that some of these things really are kind of creepy, the chemical stuff. But they're not trying to get any attention and really get things changed. It's just freaking you out.
It's just trying to freak you out and make it seem like it's happening everywhere to everybody. Very scary, ominous music behind that one too. It's a movie trailer.
Something.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
The answer to a dieter's prayers, a pill that lets you eat what you want and not pack on the pounds. And you could soon get it over the counter. An important warning and the one serious side effect you should know about.
Great, thanks.
AIDS.
Right, thanks.
Doesn't it sound all great? Pill? Weight loss? What's your... Oh, God, I knew it. You've got to be a hidden danger.
Well, we got the commercial for the pill, actually.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, we got it right here.
Good. You can lose weight, but you shit your stomach out.
I was overweight and embarrassed to go anyplace. AIDS helped me get back into a size 12. The AIDS diet plan helped me get back into a size 6.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me lose the weight and has nothing in it that could make me nervous.
Question: why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight safely and effectively. Use only as directed.
Robert Reed used AIDS to lose weight.
Celebrity endorsement.
Man.
How bad was that, naming decision by that company?
Whoops.
Look, it's with a Y, okay?
Yeah.
Nah, sorry.
Well, but you know, that commercial was pre-AIDS.
Yeah, no.
You know, it was like
that's a real commercial?
Yeah, that was for...
That was a real commercial in 1982.
There were these chocolate appetite suppressants named AIDS. They were AIDS. It was the AIDS diet plan. You take this chocolate and it would ruin your appetite. And, boy, it sure shot the shit out of that. You think back in, there was a guy with a covered wagon with an elixir. Here, take cancer. Yeah. Cancer cures everything. And then all of a sudden he's like, fuck, man, why'd you name it that?
Yeah, that was a bad call.
The focus group, we got a lot of names. Okay, who chooses AIDS? Raise your hand.
I love it.
Who chooses weight loss pills? Take them now. That fucking sucks.
AIDS. It aids you in dieting. It's a diet aid. Why not just call it AIDS? That's wonderful.
Hey, speaking of the pill, what's the side effect on the real pill?
Oh, what was it?
The world will never know because
again,
it was one I pulled before you guys
clue.
wanted answers for.
Well, it fits much better with the answers.
We like the answers.
Everyone
Danny.
that I pull from this point on will have answers.
Danny, answers.
Answers.
What a fun show today.
It was definitely
enjoyable.
enjoyable.
It went very quickly, and now it's
Hey, what happened to the guy with the stuff in the pee hole?
Paltalk was screwing up so badly. We'll probably wind up doing that next week.
Can the guy wait till Monday, or is he going to do it? He'll do it for everybody over the weekend, but he's got to do it for the radio audience on
do it
Monday.
for everybody else. Feel free, and then we'll have him on. Is that him? Ow!
There you
go. Okay, he's doing it.
There you
shit,
go.
Stop it.
There you. What is he shoving in his pee hole?
A thermometer.
It's one of those thick.
Oh my God.
Thermometers.
Oh, he gets himself all worked up. What is that?
Well,
what is that?
This is
a screwdriver.
A screwdriver completely in his pee hole.
No.
What a way to end another great week of broadcasting.
Ow! Ow! Why do you do that?
Thank you, Marconi. Thank you. Greg Giraldo, do you have anything to promote?
It's a nail.
No, man. Just a Friday night stand-up show on Comedy Central starting April.
Cool. Well, we'll have you back before that.
Cool.
What the hell is that?
It's a nail.
That's a thick nail.
Oh,
Patrice
see you
O'Neill, thank
Monday.
you